Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the exciting edition of Ringside Rants with yours truly, Just Mike. I'm going to do this over. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ringside Rants with yours truly, Just Mike. And to my right over here, we have the Smarker Strong Style Phil.
Sorry I wasn't there last week because of fucking work.
Well, you're the reason we're doing it Tuesday, so be quiet. Below me is JAT, the Louisiana champion of music.
Also known as World Cajun.
And we have over here in the bottom right-hand corner, Josh, a.k.a. Bad Karma, who has his microphone muted.
Yeah,
Unmute
you
your
have
mic,
the
bro.
muted.
Yes. Okay. Here I was had the YouTube playing while I was.
Oh, yeah. And tonight is sponsored as usually by .gg. Go to Ringside Rant. Go to w.gg. Put in Ringside Rants, 10% off. Get yourself some fucking W. They love you. We love you. We magnificently love W. W is the greatest energy drink of all time. And also it's sponsored. Well, it ain't really sponsored. I wish we were sponsored by Fairhope. This is like my second favorite sour beer. Even though it should be my first, but my first was Kaleidoscope made by a different company. I'll almost say is Ghost Train was amazing. I hate they went out of business. But Fairhope is in town, and they got some blue steel going on over here. It's a lemonade, blueberry, smells like blueberries, tastes like a blueberry muffin. It's blueberry lemonade, basically.
Ooh, I like blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffin beer. Is that from Willy Wonka Factory right there?
No, it's from Fairhope, man. Fairhope Blue Steel.
They
Even has a little thing on it.
They got wallpaper that tastes like Snozberries beer.
Snozberries taste like snozberries. Yeah. Snozberries taste like snozberries. Daddy, I want one, and I want one now. You can't have an Oompa Loompa.
So,
Dude, if I had my own Oompa Loompa, I would get Willy Wonka chocolate every day.
So guys, we had a massive weekend of wrestling.
First, and I know before you go into that, let's talk about the injuries first from every show.
Yeah, there was a lot.
What show y'all want to start with first? I want to start with the big show, or y'all want to go with the main event, or do y'all want to go with Evolution?
Adam Cole, baby.
All right, we'll start with there then.
Yeah. So Adam Cole, was it what they announced that Adam Cole was wrestling? Was it the day of or the day before? Something like that.
It was the day of when it happened.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, it was I think it was on Collision they announced it, ain't it?
No, it wasn't all in.
Oh no, Ring of Honor.
Ring,
I was watching the Ring of Honor pay-per-view and they announced it. Said Adam Cole was not medically cleared to wrestle. So they put Sammy Guevara, Dustin, and Kyle Fletcher and what's his name?
Daniel Garcia.
There you go. So they put them in a four-way. So, and what we looked at the pay-per-view, he came out, made the announcement that this might be a career ending, maybe.
He didn't want to talk about retirement.
Yeah.
He almost did that.
But by the looks of him, he looks like he lost an incredible amount of body mass.
It looks like it's more than the concussion reason they gave because he looks sick.
I'm going to be honest with you, gentlemen. To me, it looks like a lot of mental issues. I'm going through some of that right now. I don't know if I ever talked about it on camera or on live before, but I mean, I'm going through it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to lay around and not do anything. And whenever I do something, I feel like I'm not at my best, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like it takes me longer to accomplish a task than it should. And it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is deal with depression, PTSD, and anxiety. And excuse me, on the 25th of this month, I actually have an appointment with a doctor to go see her and see what she says and see what kind of test they're going to give me. I know they're going to give me a depression test to see where I score, and an anxiety test and see where I score. But the PTSD, there really ain't no test for that.
But is that what they're? But is that what they're saying about? Adam
Well, they
Cole?
want to. Well, I don't know, man. But the way he lost all that weight and the way he didn't look skittish, but he looked like he didn't like he didn't want to be there right now. I mean, he said all the right things, but you could tell that he wasn't. He was physically there, but mentally, it didn't like he was there, dude.
People have been saying for a few weeks about Adam Cole that, or some time, that his in-ring run this time looks like he does not care. He's on autopilot. He does not want to be there. That's what's going around about him right now.
Like I said, that's a depression issue, man. It ain't. He's on autopilot. It happens to everybody, man. The biggest wrestler that I can think of to date that battled it more than anybody, and they still wrestle. And I'm not a real big fan of their work, but he is making headway, and that's Matt Cardona. Like in-ring work, I'm not a real big fan, but him talking wise, I'm a huge fan. But he's went through the ups and downs and the depression. He's even talked about it.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna tell us Lars Sullivan.
No, man. No. Matt Cardona.
Who the fuck is Lars Sullivan?
Oh, he
Oh,
was
yeah,
supposed
that
to be, he was supposed to be the next big thing. So literally.
That's what I meant. Who the fuck is Lars Sullivan? Sorry.
Nothing now. But no, I mean, when Matt Cardona was talking about on his podcast and when he got injured with his arm, he said it set him back because he was a triple champion. I mean, he was the GCW champion, the TNA digital media champion, and NWA heavyweight champion at the time.
And a couple others, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, he was the triple champ. What I call the triple champ was the big three. And he got them all stripped at one
How about
time.
Triple Crown champion? Make it sound better.
The what?
He was a Triple Crown champion.
Yeah. And then all that taken away from him just for him to be on the sidelines and not doing anything and talking about it on his podcast and stuff, and then come back and then destroy the internet again and put over Shotzi Blackheart recently and put over Shotzi.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's putting over Shotzi Blackheart. It's just the storyline is just hilarious.
Is that straight vinegar?
No, that is a gallon of water, which I drink like 2 of these a day.
Damn, he must piss like a racehorse.
Bro, I was in that sun till noon working on lawnmowers and shit, bro, and cutting grass and weed eating all the way until like dark.
5 p.m., sir.
That's a good name, Weed Eater, by the way.
Good, that's a good band. I've seen them twice.
I've seen him once. But everybody should go out and get you some Fairhope Blue Steel if you're in a local Deep South. And if you're not in the local Deep South, I suggest you go and tell your supplier to get you some Fairhope Blue Steel. It's really good beer. It's really good beer. It's not really a beer.
If you're up north, I recommend Three Floyds.
I recommend these metal glasses because they make you drink cool as shit.
The idea of craft beer, from what I've seen on the new King of the Hill.
Dude, I love craft beer, man. I really do. I like sour, though. I like sour beers. Like I said before, my favorite was Kaleidoscope by Ghost Train.
However, there's one thing I can't stand my beer. I never thought, yeah,
we all missed you, see? But, again, God bless you. I'm going to blow your nose. So the next big issue that I want to talk about is, I guess, Seth freaking Rollins.
Big one.
It's Seth Rollins.
That's a big one. That he's Money in the Bank. Was going to be a future champ. There's a whole group built around him, which we all know is to make
Braun
Breaker. Of course, it's all designed to build him, but that puts a nice dent in future plans for a few matches in creative right there.
Well, they said that it's that Money in the Bank is viable till June.
Yeah, I would keep it on him. Let Paul Heyman come out with it every week just to remind everybody. Look, he's got a whole almost 12 months. I mean, I don't see the point of having another match and taking it off him. I just don't see the point. Even if you can't go later, leave it on Rollins for now. You got time.
But I think,
active.
but I think the main plan. I think he was supposed to come out and dethrone Cena.
I think he was going to take it from Cody right after Cody won it to put Cody chasing again because Cody as champ is not as good as the chase. It's another reason why Austin never had the belt for very long in any of his runs.
Unless he was feuding with The Rock.
Mm-hmm. So,
Does anybody remember the Intercontinental title got thrown in the river?
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember when The Rock did it? Do you remember when Stone Cold did it to The Rock?
Yeah.
Loved them both.
But
long-term storytelling.
But yeah, I did watch that that moment happen on I caught it on Saturday Night's Main Event. I was watching it, so yeah, I saw it live. I didn't see it live happen, but I saw it on the replay, and I was like, ooh, yeah. Well, actually, the actual injury happened when he landed first. Then when he did that flip, that's when he realized he was hurt.
Yeah, and the bad news for him is that's number 3 on that leg, that knee.
And that's 5 months out.
But it's more than that. This could be the end of his career. I said after the first time and how bad it was, that could be a career ender right there. He might not be able to go like he once did. He's lucky he's been able to do what he has. This could be worse than people think. This
could be, you know.
This is actually
I remember the first time it happened was back in 2015.
Yeah,
it was before then. It was before then. Remember Ring of Honor? He was out from then too.
I remember the WWE one, the bad one, and then his first night back, he was ginger trying to land on that leg because he knew it. But yeah, knee injuries are not nice, man. That's people's careers in sports end with that shit.
Look at Triple H, whenever he threw out his quad. Remember that?
Yeah, well, luckily he was able to come back from that. That was a whole year, but they're saying with Rollins, you're probably looking at a minimum of 7 to 8 months if he can come back.
5 months before he can be back on television.
I didn't hear that quick. All I knew was in Triple H said bad, looks bad. That's all I know.
It is what it is.
At least doesn't have a concussion.
True story. Hey, didn't somebody get injured at Evolution?
Jordan Grace got her lip busted open or something like that.
Oh, Saturday Night's Main Event, we had an injury.
Well, yeah,
that was Seth Rollins.
Goldberg.
Oh,
he
man,
a walking injury.
He's very unhappy with the WWE after his retirement match.
Yeah, I bet you he wanted to win it and retire.
They cut him off on his retirement speech.
Yeah.
NBC cut him off.
Yeah, it's like they went to I saw that. It's like after the match was over, they went to commercial, came back for like 30 seconds, then
mid-sentence. Goodbye. While you were talking about Evolution, they quickly pulled due to the Liv Morgan injury, they pulled the trigger and Naomi cashed in and is now a world champion. Not a lot of people saw that coming.
I'm glad that she won.
Oh, I didn't see that coming on the Rhea Ripley and
Io Sky
match, which was phenomenal.
I heard it was very good. Io Sky played the character, played it to where Rhea just couldn't get the better of her for half the match.
Yeah, it was like a phenomenal wrestling match. It's like I know he hates the term, but that was for female wrestling. That was a 5-star.
Don't you say 5-star? Don't you dare!
5-star match.
I'll say for what I saw of it, what I heard of it, it was a good match. It was not a bad match.
Women's wrestling, man. Women's wrestling in general, I will say this, is a lot better than it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Or you could just do like me and Phil and watch Stardom and watch the best women's wrestling.
Damn right.
Well, I mean, think of it like this, though, man. I mean, damn it.
I don't miss the men at all when I'm watching a Stardom show. I wish there were two guys in the ring. When I'm watching Stardom, I've never thought that in my mind. I enjoy watching the women. And the show gets better as the matches go on.
Damn it.
What?
That's half the reason I have trouble remembering good ones because it's like everything's good.
I dropped my pickle.
It'll
That
live.
sounds like a medical problem I don't want to get.
Pretty funny though, right?
Oh yeah, you're not gonna believe this. I actually heard there was. Speaking of which, since Mike does not like Dave Meltzer, there was a funny thing that Owen Hart and Mick
Hold
Foley.
on, time out, Phil. It ain't that I don't like Dave Meltzer. I don't like his ratings.
We love his ratings. I do.
Terrible. They're fucking terrible. There's a 10-star match at the Tokyo Dome.
There's never been a 10-star match.
There never will be.
That's
6-star
what I'm-
match though, possibly.
Yes, 7 stars happened once in history, and that was Omega Okada Ford. It was one of the greatest wrestling matches I ever saw in my life. 3 rounds, over 60 minutes. It was ridiculously perfect.
I'm just. I don't like a star rating. It reminds me too much of movie ratings. It's 5 stars, like. Come up
You wanna
with
go
something
back?
original.
You want to go back to 2 thumbs or 1 thumb or thumbs down?
That reminds me of Siskel and Ebert. That's a thing too with movies, man. But no,
Right.
what I would
That's
rather-
what I'm talking about. That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
But I would rather go back to, honestly, God, truthfully, do y'all remember the old PWI? The old PWI rankings?
500 people?
Yeah, well, not that, not just the 500 people, but the rating system in there. It's made by fans. Like, that's what I'm a fan of. Not giving it to some one person and say, "Oh yeah, this match was the greatest of all time."
Uh-huh.
Because, for example, Kurt Angle has never had a 5-star match in Dave Meltzer's opinion.
That was because of the WWE. And yeah, through those years, he did rate him poorly. But he was obsessed with Noah at the time. And Noah was the #1 company for action. And New Japan was on the down. Inoki was losing his mind. Half everybody left All Japan to create Noah. TNA TNA started in 03, 04?
01.
01?
End of 01,
just-
beginning of 02. They credited 02 at the beginning of 02 because WCW folded in 01.
All right. I never heard of TNA until I was at work in 05. And this guy was like, "Hey, there's this new thing called TNA. Y'all want to watch it?" And it's like, they got this person and this person. Before that, had no clue. Had never heard of TNA.
What did you watch it on? Destination America or Fox Sports South?
This dude taped it and brought it to the place where we work, and we watched it like that. And for years, I had no channel, no way to watch it until they put it on Spike. And we would watch it in a ballroom in
Now it's
around
on.
2010 when Hogan came in and RVD. But I'd watched it a little bit before.
And now they're on Access Television.
The lowest
I-
of the low.
I used to have access. A lot of people don't have access to Access, which I kind of think is dumb. Because we used to have it, they had great concerts and shit on that channel.
Oh
And
yeah,
they also
it
had
is. I remember
NJPW
when
on
they
there,
had the Heavy Metal Music Awards. It was hosted by Chris Jericho.
I remember that. And
Yeah.
they would have New Japan old shows. Nothing.
Not old.
No.
Yeah.
Only once or twice they went live. Only
Well, they
once or
didn't go
twice.
live. They didn't go live. They always, like, for example, like Wrestle Kingdom, they'd have the whole show in like weeks.
No, they went live because I remember I watched them from California when they call him Dragon Lee now. They changed his name when he broke his neck on live TV. I watched it from the Pyramid.
They call him Ryu Lee.
Well, when he landed on his neck, no, not him. He broke Hiromu's neck, and we thought Hiromu was done. We didn't see Hiromu for a year and a half, and one day he just shows up and he's on his neck backwards. Mike, please, standing on his neck like a Bray Wyatt, but no hands, on his neck upside down backwards. Mike, please.
Ah,
But
Yes,
any,
Hiromu's.
any other injuries that were reported over this weekend? Like I said, like
Anything else happen at AEW? Like All In? Like I know the bed of nails was like a big cringe factor.
I like the better nails.
If you want to talk about AEW,
there's a trick to that, but yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you don't.
It's kind of there is always a trick to the better nails and everything. Just
Mox hit it well when he DDT'd Hangman onto it. He hit it very well, but Hangman straight up gave him that real nail to the head, and he held it where he would go into the skull, but he was bleeding him for real right there. That was
Mike. We have to get the belt again. Look what returned. Hey. This belt needs something again. I don't care what you said about it.
Next week.
We'll get more into that. So, like I said, there were just so much wrestling this weekend. You had Super Carter Honor.
Didn't watch it.
I watched it.
Was it
My
good?
God, the Bandito and Takeshita fucking tore the house down. Went like a good, almost a half-hour brutal match.
Let's see,
Yeah, Bandito was the heavyweight title, didn't he? Did Bandito have the heavyweight?
why are you not going to put something good like that on AEW?
Yeah.
Why are we not going to get a good 30-minute match like that? Why they could have pulled a couple of crap matches from All In for that.
The other injury, Velvet Sky. There you go. That was the other one.
And,
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet. There you go.
Yeah, and your name Mina is now the
Interim, whatever it is called.
I can't believe they brought that back.
Yeah, I don't like the interim shit at all.
I think just give Mina the television championship.
They're not going to do that.
Hey, we love Mina. We love Mina and the Boobas.
Oh yeah. Phil. I got you, Mina.
I need another fork. Damn it! My fork and my pickle fell.
That was the other injury that was reported. So, but I did watch Super Carter Honor, and I was like, yeah, that match between Takeshita and Bandito tore the house up.
5-star match.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I'm surprised. Like that one, and who else? Athena and Thunder Rosa had a great match too. And it's like some of these people that then wrestled the next day over in All In. I'm like, shit, man.
And Athena won.
Dustin and what's his name? Sammy Guevara. They did triple duty actually.
Yeah.
Dustin did well. He actually became TNT champion.
Which
we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay,
time jumping.
Let's do the time jump again.
No. We want to do the ratings of the show, and we could talk about each match. But we need to do the who won.
Okay, we'll get to that. What else? SmackDown. I guess everything was just setting up for this weekend.
Saturday Night Main Event,
which was really, really not good.
Saturday Night Main Event was terrible, but Evolution was really, really a good card.
Yeah, actually, Evolution. Yeah, Great American Bash.
What was Great American Bash?
That was NXT. That was happening at the same time as All In. WWE tried to pull some shady shit. They tried to. They did a Great American Bash, then they tried to go right into Saturday Night's Main Event.
They've been doing this a couple times now against AEW, against the big pay-per-view. To go against them.
And I'm sorry to say that All In killed it. All In killed them that day. Because Great American Bash, it was all right. I mean, like I said, the only injury is like Jordan Grace got a split lip and everything, but
I heard the majority of the Evolution card was meh. I was watching some reviews.
She got injured in Evolution. There you go. My bad.
Yeah, but I heard short of 2 matches, the card was just we wanted more. We didn't get it. Okay.
Yeah, they had a gauntlet match, a 20-woman gauntlet match, or not a gauntlet. Battle Royal.
And the winner of that is probably I would say would be the highlight of my night, Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, of course,
Stephanie
won
the Casino Women's Gauntlet.
My pick.
There you go. It's like Stephanie Vaquer. I give her my 5-finger rating.
Oh my god!
I picked Athena to win. I picked Athena to win in the vote.
Well, we're getting to that. We're getting
We'll
to
get
that.
to that. What do you get? We'll get there.
But like I said, Great American Bash, I didn't watch, but I was like, I heard it was all right. And like I said, I watched Saturday night's main event. I saw the match of Seth Rollins, the debacle with that, the Goldberg debacle. I mean, out of everything, is like I was like, if they wanted to really put damage on AEW, they would have done something historical. Them two out of that, but.
Would you believe that the Goldberg match went for 16 minutes in ring?
Yeah, it was crazy.
It actually went
His longest match ever.
After the bell. I won't say that because his greatest match was probably his longest against DDP at Halloween Havoc. That's the one time DDP took a page out of Savage's book. They planned everything. It's Goldberg's greatest match when he put up the title against DDP at Havoc '98. The show ended early because Hogan and Warrior went overtime with their Stinkfest. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That ruined the show, and have the world, the feed cut out there to show it again on Nitro. But that was Goldberg's best match. You can watch that again and say that was a damn good match between those two, and the crowd went into it the whole time.
Oh yeah, because they were in our prime, and now
DDP did great in that match. I mean, we really thought DDP was going to be the one to do it that night. Like it looked like he had it. I'd rather hit Ash.
So this right here was the match card for Great American Bash. You had the TNA Championship match contract signing featuring Trick Williams, Joe Henry, and Mike Santana. Javon Evans versus Trick Williams, Joe Henry, and Mike Santana. That was a TNA Championship match contract signing. Then you had Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy.
Ooh. Actually,
NXT Women's North American Championship match. Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dane.
So Ruka, man, that's she's gonna be having a future, man. She's gonna be having a future.
Oh yeah, and then there was a Falls Count Anywhere match for the NXT North American Championship. Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page.
That might have been good.
Yeah,
on paper.
Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May versus Fatal Influence.
And they did it. They finally said, you know what, we're going to quit making her what she's not. Let her be a heel. She did the heel turn.
Yeah. And the main event was NXT Championship match. Obafemi versus Yoshiki Inamura. And Javon Evans won that match. He beat Troy. They gave it a B grade. See, I'm okay with grades like that, A, B, C, and D. I'm okay with that.
But not 1, 2, 3, and 4 stars.
God, stars suck.
Stars are awesome.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna make the stars cookies from now on for you, Mike. Oh no, pickles. We're gonna do 5 out of 5 pickles.
Hey, I like that. That'll work. 5 out of 5 pickles.
Tacos. Everyone loves tacos.
Tacos are not supposed to be mentioned.
I don't know, but women's matches, I'm going to give it a 5-finger rating.
I love tacos, Mike. You hate tacos?
I love tacos, but tacos are food, man. Tacos are like food.
A 5-taco match. Come on, everyone loves tacos.
That sounds like so perverted. I don't even want to go there, Bill. Anyway,
you could be like the guy on.
With a pickle.
You could be like, what's his name, El Grande Meal on WWE.
Yeah, for real. NXT Women's North American match. So Ruka versus Izzy Dane. And the match was won by Ruka, pinned Dane to retain. They gave it a B grade. Anything Goes match between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page.
Oh, B grade. So that's 3 pickles.
Yeah, Page defeated Saints to retain. He got a B plus on that one. B plus.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of interference with that one.
That's pretty much 3.5 pickles to 3 1/4.
The TNA Championship match contract signing. No one cared. They gave it a C grade, which was stupid. And the NXT Championship match between Obafemi and Yoshiki Inamura. I bet Inamura lost. Femi defeated Inamura to retain the title, B+. Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe versus Fatal Influence. Monroe and Grace defeated Henley and Jane. Got a B grade. The Ascension with Fatal Influence teases Henley appeared none too eager to join Jane in the ring for the match, perhaps frustrated over the reset me first attitude of her longtime teammate. Monroe and Grace really put over the teamwork and in-ring prowess of Fatal Influence, with each enduring heat periods before exploding back into the match. Nix and Slamovich unloaded on each other with forearms in a key spot near the end of the match.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that. Didn't her partner turn on her, on Jordan Grace? Because I saw three of them standing over her.
Yeah, that's that was at the Evolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened at Evolution. So
The next day, I guess.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what else?
That was it. They gave it a B grade. They gave it a whole B grade on Bleacher Report.
3 pickles.
They gave it a B grade, a solid B.
Then we got Evolution. Well, I know GCW tried to hold an event, but I don't think anybody really cared.
But all that wrestling.
Same people. Yeah. So, then we got Evolution. Now I did see it. Like I said, I didn't see all of it, but I did see the Rhea Ripley, Io Sky match, and fucking phenomenal. It's like, and like I said, nobody saw Witchcott coming out cashing in. So
That's
I'll
Glass
keep-
3, Josh. Glass 3. Glass 3, Josh.
Glass 3. Oh shit.
All right, here goes the whole Super Card of Honor card. You had Bandito versus Keniske Takeshita, Athena versus Thunder Rosa,
Great match.
to be announced versus to be announced Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship match. The Sons of Texas versus the Infantry Ring of Honor tag titles. Lee Moriarty versus Blue Panther for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship.
Lee Moriarty retained.
Yeah, the Dark Order versus the Frat House.
Dark
I
Order
think
one.
Dark Order won that one.
Yeah, and Nick Wayne versus Teton, the Ring of Honor TV Championship.
He retained on that title too.
Yeah.
Teton.
Blake- Yeah, in the 0 hour, you have Blake Christian versus Jay Lethal. And Blake Christian beat Jay Lethal.
Well, that's putting someone over. He put Blake Christian over.
Obviously, they're keeping Jay Lethal on Ring of Honor. They're like, yeah, we're just going to use you to put other people over. You're not good enough to be on AEW anymore. You're too old, I guess.
They got a B grade though. And then you had the Frat House versus the Dark Order. The Dark Order defeated the Frat House. You got a B minus. Lady Frost versus Diamante.
Why is she not on the main roster?
Who, Lady Frost?
Yeah.
I don't know. But Diamante defeated Lady Frost, B minus.
I'm gonna
the
give it a C minus for that loss.
The Premier Athletes versus the Von Erichs. The Von Erichs defeated the Premier Athletes. They got a B grade.
I would give him an A for that. Anything with the Von Erichs.
Hechicero versus Michael Oku.
There he is, Michael Oku.
Yeah, Hechicero defeated Oku. They gave it an A minus.
Oh, 4.5 star or pickle, sorry.
Four pickles.
4.5 if it's like that good, A plus.
Yeah,
4.5 pickles.
It's probably bigger than MJF's.
Kosher.
These are kosher, by the way. Adam Priest versus Lee Johnson versus AR Fox versus Atlantis Jr.
Atlantis Jr.
Yeah.
It was a $50,000 fatal 4-way. And Fox defeated Priest, Johnson, and Atlantis for a B plus.
Yeah, it was a good match. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
AR Fox is an indie legend, though.
Yeah, he is. He wrestled for Combat Zone Wrestling and GCW at one time. And
Atlantis
also
Jr.
wrestled for Lucha Underground and Evolve.
I thought it was pretty funny though how people were complaining about pay-per-views being too long. They've forgotten about PWGs and also Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh. All right, so that was
Anyway, Now I'm not done with the Supercard. Lee Moriarty versus Blue Panther
Oh, really? Oh,
for the
damn.
Ring of Honor Pure Championship, and they got a B- because Moriarty defeated Blue Panther. The Sons of Texas, which is Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes, versus the Infantry versus Top Flight.
Yeah, that was an all right match.
Top
And-
Flight is that far down? Like they're on a Ring of Honor?
Well, they never showed up. It said that, but the Top Flight wasn't there.
Oh,
Sons of Texas beat
I know.
the Infantry with a B.
Yeah, I know they won. Yeah.
Nick Wayne versus Teton for the Ring of Honor World TV Championship.
That was actually a really good match. That was a really good match.
Nick Wayne
Teton.
beat Teton with a B+.
Teton is CMLL and New Japan alum.
Yeah, he's really good actually.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Also, former member of LIJ.
Yes.
They're saying that the Wayne's World that Nick hit in this bout might have been one of his best. Teton is one of those guys who has precision that seems almost superhuman sometimes. Nick is very good at being unlikable. He just has one of those faces you want to smack, which is a great asset for a heel.
He was a good babyface though in New Japan though during the best of the Super Juniors though.
Yeah.
Even Jordan was impressed with Nick Wayne in the best of Super Juniors, weren't you?
He was all right. They had a few people that stood out, but there was a couple other people that really stood out to me.
I even loved his last speech. He dedicated the best Super Juniors to his late father. That was just a beautiful speech he did.
Your
And
body just looked down.
this right here is for the interim Ring of Honor Women's World TV Championship. It's a fatal 4-way between Miyu Yamashita versus Yuka Sakazaki versus Persephone versus Mina Shirakawa.
I can't believe Yuka's is dating Takeshita.
It's like, damn, that's like dating a midget, man. Shit.
Yeah. And Shirakawa won to become the interim Ring of Honor Women's TV champion. They got a B+. AEW and Ring of Honor had champions who were injured and missed a lot of time before without an interim champion being crowned. So either Velvet's injury is worse than those of Ring of Honor, or Ring of Honor is trying a new approach. Sakazaki was wearing black gear and has dyed her hair dark, but she seemed to have the same bubbly personality she always has.
Yep.
Yamashita is a hell of a striker. Some of her kicks look like she was barely pulling them at all.
What's up,
And then-
country?
What's up? Athena versus Thunder Rosa. Athena defeated Rosa. They got an A. They got an actual A.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Really.
You got
Really
two great wrestlers
you
right there.
have the American Joshi versus La Mera Mera.
And I'm really surprised. I was actually really surprised because I honestly thought they were going to actually drop the title to Thunder Rosa. And I was like, and I had a feeling that it was like Athena was going to get the what happened in All In. We'll get into that. But I was really surprised they didn't drop the title to Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. So we didn't do a pick 'em for this one. I'm glad we didn't because I would have lost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the final was Bandito versus Kaneshika Takeshita.
Great match. A good
Ring of Honor World
I think it was
Championship.
damn near 30-minute bout. Damn near.
The crowd was chanting "Holy shit" before they even locked up for the first time.
Uh-huh.
The moment with Bandito moving his hand to Takeshita couldn't slap it away was kind of funny. It never makes sense for a challenger to try to win by a count out. It just makes him look needlessly dumb. Bandito defeated Takeshita. That got an A as well. The whole card as a final got an A-.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's it. It was a really good,
That was way better than NXT. That's way better than NXT.
Sounds like the wrestling on Ring of Honor was better than AEW, the actual in-ring product.
Yeah, that's the way it looks. Dude, I'm really digging the Bleacher Report. I like it. I really dig the Bleacher Report results. I dig it. Y'all want to do Saturday night's main event before we get to the big shit, or do y'all don't really give a fuck about Saturday night's main event?
Yeah,
Not
Saturday
really.
night's main event was kind of garbage, man. It was.
I agree.
All in.
Man,
All right.
I mean, like I said, you had the Goldberg retirement match that got that NBC botched at the end. I mean, it was the match was nothing good to talk about. I mean, it was like a 6-year-old man still trying to wrestle. Then you got Seth Rollins, who I heard was supposed to win that night, but
Yes.
got injured. So that match was pretty much scrapped.
He was supposed to win. They called an audible when they realized he couldn't go.
Yeah. Then shoot, and tell you the truth, I don't even know who the other matches were.
Don't matter.
So
Don't really fucking matter. CM Punk is now the number one contender for the Raw Championship. If that makes any sense.
surprise.
From last night, because they had a gauntlet match between Penta, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Braun Breaker, and CM Punk.
I mean, he's going to face Gunther.
Yep, the Hooters faced Gunther, and Braun Breaker and Penta were the first two, and it was a gauntlet match, and Braun Breaker made it all the way down to CM Punk, and CM Punk beat him.
So it'll be Punk versus Gunther at SummerSlam. I mean I think I got it right.
SummerSlam, yeah. And at the end of that whole thing in Birmingham, Alabama, you had the OTC show back up.
Yeah, let's go to All In.
All right, here's the full card of All In. John Moxley versus Adam Page. Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Kenny Omega versus Okada. The Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed versus the Patriarchy. Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. The Ops versus Death Riders. Trios titles. We didn't have anything for that one.
Yeah, I think that one was just announced. Like I said, I think they added that one.
Will Swerve versus the Young Bucks. The Casino Gauntlet for the men. Casino Gauntlet for the women. Sons of Texas and the Von Erichs versus Shane Taylor Promotions. Big Boom AJ and the Conglomeration versus the Don Callis family. FTR versus the Outrunners. All right. Anyway, 0 Hour.
Yeah.
0 Hour where Sons of Texas and the Von Erichs defeated Shane Taylor Promotion, got a B-. The Conglomeration and Big Boom AJ defeated the Don Callis family, got a B-. FTR defeated the Outrunners, got a B. Beretta shoving Big Justice is one of those moments that will be clipped and shared a lot on social media. Props to that kid for taking the bump. Turbo Floyd did a good job selling his leg injury. There was a kid who could be heard screaming louder than anyone else during the FTR match. That was like that was a notable takeaway.
I remember that.
And the Ops versus the Death Riders for the trios titles. Samoa Joe, Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata to beat them. The Ops defeated the Death Riders. He got a B+. Dear God.
And that got like the Ops got like a hellacious beatdown afterwards.
Yeah, the losers attacked the winners of chairs after the match was over and left them down and out. Joe seemed to take the most damage and was taken away on a stretcher.
Maybe they got to write him off TV.
Yeah. Well, he's doing the filming for the Twisted Metal show.
No, he already did it. All that's done. That's getting ready to air.
This is season 3, dude. They got renewed for his third season.
He's gonna do season 3. Okay.
That's gonna be something for us to talk about later.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter movie with all the wrestlers from all over the world getting added to that cast.
The Street Fighter movie was never mind. But that's one of those things that is it a real thing or is it a fake thing? Because I've heard
it sounds like more like rumors.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I've seen so much BS. Like the Thundercats movie was supposed to happen. When
Cody's supposed to be Guile, Reigns is supposed to be Akuma, and Goto, who was just the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, is supposed to be Honda.
Yeah, but I think that one got
think
derailed.
that was I think they got derailed and was no longer a thing. But notable moments and observations during that first match had Adam Cole was forced to vacate the TNT title after serving an injury, so a fatal four-way was booked to crown a new champion. Shibata and Kidd had a nice exchange to start the match. The jab Joe hit to knock Yuta down looked brutal. And then
we all took the L on that match, so
yeah, because it was never there. But anyway, we had the men.
I'll admit that the match itself was really good.
Good, yeah.
Well, it was just
any match with Gabe Kidd is always.
But I was just surprised Dustin won the title.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're not even there yet. We're at the men's casino gauntlet match.
Okay, well, so well, you're going through everything. We're trying to dissect everything too. So,
yeah. MJF and Mark Briscoe have one of the most personal feuds featured at All In. Escalated quite a bit this week and became a bitter rivalry after MJF brought the late Jay Briscoe's name into it. Mm-hmm. It was appropriate for them to start the gauntlet. The newest member of the Hurt Syndicate took control early. Ricochet was the third man to enter the ring and teamed up with MJF to beat up Mark. Bandito was the next to join the party, followed by his opponent from Supercard of Honor, Takeshita. Mystico came out and went right after his recent rival, MJF. Mark and Mystico ended up getting MJF into arm bars on both arms, but Takeshita saved him to keep the match going as Josh Alexander joined the fray. Anthony Bowens, Roderick Strong, Brody King, and returning Juice Robinson, Kota Ibushi, the Beast Mortos, and Max Caster rounded out the competitors.
Freshly shaved Juice Robinson. Like I didn't recognize at first. At first, I was like looking at him as like, is that fucking Elias?
And they said everyone had some time to shine, but a few people definitely stood out more than the rest.
I heard the Guns return too.
I didn't hear that, but in the end,
the Guns did return
in this match. Everybody they said
they did come out in a match, and I don't remember where.
It is right here. The Gates of Agony and the Guns were involved, but not in an official capacity in the match.
Yeah.
Okay. MJF won the Casino Gauntlet. They gave it a P+. Bandito's one-arm press slam is always impressive. Takeshita had a fun moment with Bandito when he got to the ring. You could tell the crowd wanted to sing Mystico's theme, but a lot of them did not know the Spanish lyrics.
Yeah. Which is kind of surprising. They're right in fucking Texas right there.
Yeah. Roddy had one of the best sequences when he got into the ring. The Gates of Agony and the Guns were involved, but not in official capacity in the match. Daniel Garcia versus Dustin Rhodes versus Kyle Fletcher versus Sammy Guevara. And Dustin Rhodes won the TNT Championship. They gave it a B. Holy shit. Gave it a fucking B. Cole is such a great spokesman for the AEW. If this is the end of his in-ring career, they should keep him around and find something for him to do because he is a valuable asset in a lot of ways. Guevara and Rhodes wrestled 3 times in less than 24 hours between the Supercard of Honor and All In. Garcia and Guevara had a fun moment early in the match with their respective dances. Garcia, Guevara, and Rhodes taking turns kicking Fletcher was a fun moment. And then you had the Young Bucks versus Will Swerve.
Well, you didn't say the winner.
I did. Dustin Rhodes. They gave it a B.
Which very surprising. Very surprising. It's like, it's like I could see what I mean. Honestly, is like it looked like from the way the pinning was going. I'm like, you would think that somebody would have broke it up, or was it a miscue or something? But no, I was very surprised at the ending.
All right, so the next match is Will Swerve versus the Young Bucks, and Will Swerve defeated the Young Bucks, which is with an A-. They gave that match an A-. So
yeah, it was really good, man. The spots they had in that was what
I saw some highlights.
Yeah, it's well choreographed. I would say.
Yeah.
but phenomenal to watch. I was like, damn, that was a great. It was a very good match. Very good match. I enjoyed it.
The notable moments and observations: Ospreay's Assassin's Creed entrance was awesome. JoJo Offerman singing Strickland to the ring was great too. The Bucks entrance was perfectly over the top and hilarious. It helped get the crowd back into the right frame of mind. The announcer said Swerve wasn't used to being in tag team scenarios, which was weird because he is a former tag team champion. The way the Bucks hit the EVP trigger on Ospreay after it looked like he might counter was great. So yeah, they gave it an A-. The women's Casino Gauntlet match. Chris Statlander and Megan Bain were the first two competitors to enter the women's Casino Gauntlet match.
Mm-hmm.
Willow Nightingale was the third woman to enter, and she went right after Stat when she got to the ring. Tay Mello was the fourth entrant, and Anna Jay accompanied her to the ring since she was not competing. Harley Cameron showed up and shoved Ford off the top rope when she was interfering, which got a big pop from the crowd.
I know, and her new cat mask to protect her nose.
Yeah. Thakla Julia Hart with Sky Blue by her side. Queen Aminata, Mina Shirakawa, Athena Thunder Rosa, the debuting Suri, and the debuting Alex Windsor made up the rest of the field of competitors.
Yeah, the debut of Shuri, just the sound of her entrance, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, she got an incredible pop, and you can even hear what's his name? Tony Schiavone, like, oh my God. Like, wow. Like just her theme song alone, I'm like, damn. They had that blasting.
Stardom.
Yeah.
Much like the men's match, this bout gave each woman who entered the match a little time to stand out. It also addressed a few different storylines and included a couple of surprises. This match had a lot of entertaining moments and showcased a number of deserving talents alongside the newcomers. Athena was able to pull off the win and earn a shot at the AEW Women's title while still holding the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. And they say Penelope Ford was by Bane's side as usual. Nightingale's gear was great. Mello and Bane had a very awkward fall when Mello tried to counter a slam. Athena got one of the biggest pops, if not the biggest. Having such a big area at ringside allowed for some fun multi-woman spots. They gave it a B+. A B+.
But more important, I get a point because that's a win for me because I picked Athena.
That is your first point of the night, bro. Congratulations.
Bruh.
I actually picked the Sons of Texas. That was my one.
I
picked Swerve and Ospreay.
So did I.
Yeah.
I think I picked that one too.
Phil, you're not into this no more. Your picks were invalid.
Lies.
NJF one, I picked that one.
So
You
I.
did?
Yeah, I did pick NJF.
Well, we have to get a total after all of this.
Yeah, we'll do the total score.
Yeah, and then going back.
So the views and opinions of Mike do not reflect the views and opinions of everyone else in this chat.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, the Patriarchy versus the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed, and the Hurt Syndicate defeated Jet Speed, and the Patriarchy got a beat.
I'm never listening to you again about Daddy Christian.
Hey, man. Hey,
This
he
man,
is our father who art out in wrestling. bro.
Yeah, he blew it.
Not
He blew
anymore. His family beat his ass down along with FTR.
Yeah, I do like that the turn happened in the match, which that's all to build up your boy. But and they out of everybody, they really had to keep it on. Why they keeping Lashley hostage for? He's only gonna get older.
The funniest thing happened after the end of the match. FTR came out and had a face-off with the Patriarchy, but in a shocking betrayal, Wayne turned on Christian and hit him with a kill switch. He and Kip Sabian proceeded to beat him up while Mother Wayne laughed. FTR joined in, but Adam Copeland's music hit and he came out with his spike 2x4. Coop took out Sabian and Wayne on his way to the ring before hitting both members of FTR with a spear. He put his weapon down, helped Coop to his feet, and told him to go find himself before leaving.
Yep, and Tony Khan's going to try to commit murder and have them killed in a tables, ladders, and chairs match against the Bucks within 6 months.
FTR and Stroke came to watch the match from ringside. They were ribbing Tony Schiavone on commentary a bit. Hurt Syndicate had a live performance for their entrance. The Wayne's World on the apron looked good.
Yep.
And then the next match was Tony versus Mercedes.
Oh. Yeah, I give that one a 5 finger.
Yeah, that match. Storm defeated Mercedes Moné.
Yep.
A minus.
About
It's a
right.
very good match. Very good match.
Moné has some.
Entertaining
Go ahead.
all around, and it was just all the spots they did was great. So
Yeah, Monet had some cheerleaders perform while she was driven onto the stage in a classic car.
mhm.
Storm narrated her own pre-entrance video. She came out with a cane before dropping it and taking off her jacket. Storm has built up the ability to control the crowd like a puppeteer. It's impressive. Mercedes was being checked by the ringside doctor after the match. Oh,
Ooh.
Tony also had the best post-show comments at the scrum.
She always
does,
she
dude.
always does. I'm I'm glad because they couldn't do that on live TV. I'm glad they do it on YouTube.
I appreciate Luther's little gestures behind the scenes to the press and everything. He just helps to sell it. He's like Larry with Three Stooges.
Yeah,
Luther is just hilarious. I even love the stuff he even did before he became a Butler. It was just
you know he's a
Dr. Luther.
deathmatch guy, right? Y'all know he's a deathmatch guy. I love
Right.
it.
I
Right.
actually got to meet Luther and oh my god, who's the guy that was hanging around with him?
You mean Serpentico?
The Pentacle, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like I got to meet them both at a meet and greet. So
Did he do that?
all I know is that Luther used the Pentacle as a baseball bat.
Jericho got Luther hard.
And then the next match had to be Omega versus Okada.
And I got that one.
I did too.
Okada defeated Omega.
Okay, now I'm
No, I
gonna say
picked Omega to win.
all I'm gonna say this: worst entrance ever. My God, Omega's entrance was horrible.
Cinderella? Was it Cinderella?
I don't know what it was. It
was Final Fantasy.
it was some kind of Japanese animated bullshit that just did not translate.
It was Final Fantasy.
He did a Final Fantasy on his last match in New Japan though, and that went over. It wasn't his best entrance, but it went over good.
Yeah,
His Terminator probably the best that he ever did. The Terminator.
yeah, but
That was when he was with the Bullet Club, though.
yeah, but it was just horrible. It just does not translate to American audience.
His Egyptian one years ago was good too.
Yeah.
All In was too. Let me see. Country says All In was too long. Good show, but AEW doesn't need 20 minutes for everyone. Wrestling pay-per-views need to be 3.5 hours max.
They broke a record, by the way, for I think it's for American shows. It's the longest pay-per-view in history. I believe it ran longer than a single night of WrestleMania. So
God.
yeah, that was in the news. Like, is that the kind of news you really want to make? You know?
But then again, man, it's like we were. It didn't sell out, but damn, there were a lot of people finally turned out for it.
25,600 something people.
And a lot of people are saying it's like how affordable
Yeah.
it was to go to All In.
Versus WWE, which charges out the ass now for tickets.
Yeah, like
Well, I mean, they're owned by TKO, man. TKO always wants more for everything. They started off and they started going up.
That's
Yeah,
already
it's
ridiculous.
like
that TKO
It's like I was looking at a post that says a WrestleMania ticket costs like $1,600, just one
Yeah.
seat, all
Yeah.
in. On the floor was like $130, and all the perks that he got with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And they said this match right here was an amazing match there between Okada and Omega.
oh yeah.
A minus. I haven't seen a bad match on here. Do you think the lowest rating I've seen is a B?
Yeah, but you got to remember, Bleacher Report's in the back pocket of AEW. They used to show AEW, so that's partner.
They haven't been a partner of them since 2021, man.
Well, they're not. I mean, they used to run the pay-per-views with them, so I wonder if there's still some ties there. If there's some money that we're not seeing behind there. What's going on?
Well, they
They're
talking
not.
shit,
They're not.
but I
They're
mean,
not. They don't show. They don't show their pay-per-views anymore. So
They don't.
They haven't done that since like last year.
2 years ago. It was years ago, man. And they gave it an A-. The video package for this match was well made. After what felt like forever, Okada finally got some new gear for this match. Jim Ross joined commentary for this match. He was a little emotional at the reception he received for his first time back since his recent battle with cancer. The final minute of this match was awesome.
Jim Ross is a huge Okada mega fan. Huge. Yeah. He considers him the best.
Yeah, and then Jon Moxley versus Adam Page.
Brutal. That was.
They made the right move. My boy got it. I say my boy, but they needed to get that belt off of Mox. They did it. They're going all in with Hangman. Take the shot. Go for it.
I mean, it was and all that was just a brutal match all around. It's like seeing Hangman getting dragged on a glass. I was like, oh, that's yeah.
Page drew first blood by repeatedly stabbing Moxley in the head with a fork.
Yep.
It was a brutal scene because you could see the wound opening up as it happened. There was no hiding it. It's not like they showed some hits and then Mox had time to use a blade. It was the fork doing all the damage. They said you could see them use everything you could think of to hurt each other, including broken glass and the previously mentioned fork. As expected, the rest of the Death Riders showed up to give Moxley an unfair advantage, but that didn't stop Hangman from fighting back. They told a great story using as much violence as possible. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, but it's going to be a match people talk about for quite some time. Ospreay tried to give Page some assistance, but he ended up getting taken out. Darby Allin appeared on one of the big screens and gave Mox a warning before Bryan Danielson showed up in a mask and took out Yuta with a psycho knee. Mm-hmm. He got rid of Kid and Castagnoli too. Allin descended from the ceiling on a rope and had a face-off with Mox. Page used the opportunity to hit a pair of buckshot lariats followed by a dead eye through a table at ringside. They say Mox recovered and hit a stomp and a paradigm shift onto a bed of nails. Prince Nana handcuffed Shafir to the timekeeper's table and Swerve showed up with a chain to take out the Young Bucks.
It's not a paradigm shift. It's a Death Rider.
Well, they said paradigm shift on a little bed of nails. I'm just reading what they said. Then Swerve showed up with a chain to take out the Young Bucks. He gave the chain to Hangman to use against Moxley, and he used it to hang the champion over the top rope until he tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Page began crying as he removed the title from the briefcase and displayed it to the crowd for the first time since Mox won it at Wrestle Dream. This was the only way the pay-per-view could have ended to send the crowd home happy. Gave it an
I was surprised that big ass belt fit in that little bitty briefcase.
Yeah. Hangman's entrance included his old theme song and a couple of musicians playing on the stage. It was surprising neither man tried to bring a weapon into the ring at first since the stipulation would have allowed it. Mox bled first, but Page may have bled more after his head was busted open. There was an awkward moment when Mox and Shafir tried to set up a table, but both were trying to flip it differently. The pop for Swerve was one of the loudest pops of the night. The final, they gave it an A-. The whole break.
I agree. It was a great storytelling match.
They said All In 2025 was an entertaining pay-per-view with no weak spots. This was one of the busiest wrestling weekends of the year, and this show is likely going to be considered the best of the bunch. Holy shit, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree because as you heard, Bash at the Beach was okay, and Saturday night's main event was nothing special, nothing spectacular. I mean, It's like the 10th retirement of Goldberg. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like,
Yeah.
All right, we need points, man. We need points.
Okay, Josh, you won the Casino Battle Royal
did
for
I?
the man. For the man, I picked Grimes. Jordan picked Joe. Jordan, you won the Casino Battle Royal for the women. You picked Athena. I picked Camille. Josh,
Who did I pick?
Who did I pick?
Who?
I picked
Who did
Megan
I-
Bain.
Josh, you picked Ty Mello.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
She's hot.
Hey, she was in the match, so
And we all lost the next match between the Hurt Syndicate, Jet Speed, and Daddy and Son. We all went with Daddy and Son. We all lost. We all thought Fletcher was going to win the
I
TNT
went
title.
with Jet Speed.
We all figured that, Fletcher was going to win the TNT title. We all got beat up and wrong. Well, y'all both won the Will Swerve. I went with the Young Old Bucks.
okay. So I got two and two.
Yeah. And then I went with Okada. This is where it separates. Josh,
I
you
went
went
with
with
Omega.
Omega. Josh went with Omega. Jordan
Ah,
went with Okada. I went with Okada. We all went with the timeless one. I am the only asshole that went with the fucking Mox, but Hangman won.
Ha!
So as per usual, Jordan, you won by one, bro.
he went to go start-
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am the champion, my friends. I am the champion, my friends.
I don't know.
I'll keep on fighting to the end.
Who cares? Who cares, man? I lost by 2. Phil lost by 3. It's all good.
I needed the little hat like Kurt Angle.
I thought there was another match that we're missing. Or
Another card, Evolution.
the Ops match that was added in. Okay,
Which one?
You said those would be the match.
Yeah,
the trios champions.
yeah, we lost that. No one got that one. So y'all want to do the Evolution card because they said it was a good card.
do.
I was actually humming rock theme music right there, but no mind.
Oh, okay.
The People's Champion. It's okay, Mike. Better luck next time.
Hey, man. You know what's sad is I beat you at your own game on a New Japan show, so I don't want to hear it.
The Mexican show you attached to the side.
Hey, we were all tied at the end of that show. We were all tied.
I bet you the next time we do WWE picks, I'll win, and we do New Japan, I'll lose again because New Japan is so unpredictable.
Probably right.
New Japan is unpredictable as a motherfucker.
All right, so here goes the Evolution 2025 card, which is crazy. JC Jane versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. Jade Cargill versus Naomi, no holds barred. The Battle Royal for a title shot at Clash in Paris. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss versus Sol Ruka and Zarya versus Kabuki Warriors. Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
Damn.
And the very first match of the show had a Peely open up with a video package accompanied by a Katy Perry song, followed by Joe Tessitore and Stephanie Mann talking about the show. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. The first match was Becky Lynch versus Valkyria and Bayley. Lynch defeated Bayley and Valkyria. They gave it a B.
Which, as I say, I heard it was a good match.
Valkyria's wings for her entrance were so big that she couldn't hold them up while coming down the aisle. The way Lynch tried to pin both women at the same time was unique. There were several
Did her
moments.
post stand?
I guess there were several moments when someone would celebrate prematurely only to end up getting hit by someone. It's a common trope, but was especially noticeable here. The way the man pinned Bayley was very creative. JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. Blake Monroe accompanied Grace to the ring for her NXT title match against Jane, who had Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix with her. Jane defeated Grace. They gave it a C+.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just want to say this: is it me or is Jordan Grace starting looking like an angry Karen?
Kinda.
Yeah, I'm like, because I remember at first, man, it's like when she burst on the scene, I was like, oh, I'll drink her bathwater. But
Henley and Nix were taken out by Monroe when they tried to help Jane cheat, but then she ended up hitting Grace with a belt to turn on her and give Jane the assist she needed to win.
Pretty sure I'm gonna get yelled at for that one.
Probably. It was nice to see Mark Henry in the crowd. It was not as nice to see Vicky Guerrero.
She got she got the second to largest pop of the night, Vicky Guerrero, it was reported. Also, you're gonna hate it. Charlotte got treated like the best response in the building. You're gonna hate that, but it's true.
The way Grace sold the slingshot into the middle rope was great. The spot when Grace dropped Jane onto the top turnbuckle did not go as planned. Jane hooked her legs over the top rope, and it took all the impact away from the move. Rodriguez and Perez versus the Kabuki Warriors versus Flair and Bliss versus Ruka and Zarya. Rodriguez and Perez won. Yeah, it still makes no sense that a WWE Speed Champion never brings their belts with them to the ring unless it's during a speed match. Raquel's gear had fake barbed wire around the legs. It looked like it would be very easy to catch on something and be inconvenient. The only thing Flair does that always looks weird is her moonsault. Landing on her feet instead of her opponent makes it look so ineffective.
Yeah, I agree. It's terrible. Horrible moonsault.
Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Oh yeah, that match got a B, by the way, a B.
I heard it was a good match. I heard Trish got to shine. She put her over.
Yeah. Stratton defeated Stratus for B-. Stratton got a clean win with the prettiest moonsault ever. Stratton is going to need to turn heel again eventually. She is too perfect for the role to keep as a babyface for long. The Stratus faction from the apron to the floor looked great. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Cargill defeated Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice for Stratus to get a moment after the match of taking the crowd's reaction. Commentator Michael Cole said this was only the fourth women's no-holds-barred match in WWE history.
And not a single drop of blood, man. What the hell?
B-. B- for that match.
Okay, good. Better than it was. Okay.
I guess Cole forgot all about those unsanctioned, no rules mud pit matches the women had back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Those don't count. The Battle Royal match was next, and Vakor won by last eliminating Lash Legend. He got a C. Nikki got a big.
Oh no, the way she eliminated her, that gave me the D.
Yeah. Nikki got a big pop for her entrance. It might not have been the best idea to have Wade Barrett thirsting over some of the competitors. Kalani Jordan was one of the standouts in this match.
I mean, it could have been worse. They could have got Lawler.
So, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Naomi cashed in to defeat Ripley and Sky. They got an A-.
Could have been even worse. They could have got Mark Madden.
After the match was over, Vakor gave a nice speech after winning the Battle Royal. The aisle for the entrances looked uncomfortably narrow. Ripley is so good at adding facial expressions to her performance. The ref bump looked good.
No mention of Stephanie having to get in the ring and, because she created women's wrestling,
They gave it a B. They gave it a solid B over everything. Man. They gave it a B.
I'm talking about Stephanie McMahon,
I know what you're saying.
because she created women's wrestling. She has to be present.
Well, she showed up at the very beginning of the show. Her and Joe Tessitore, they talked about it.
She was next to Stephanie Vakor in the ring.
Yeah, of course. She was there. Yeah. But there was two C matches, and they still gave the card a B.
Oh, man.
They ain't terrible, man. That's not
terrible. Yeah.
It's not terrible. I mean,
Charlotte and Vicky Guerrero got the biggest pops of the night. They didn't mention that.
Why would they? Because one, Vicky Guerrero is not a good person. She has a lot of she's basically me in the more mainstream because she let her husband
Be sexually abused by her.
basically by her stepdaddy. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. And yeah, Charlotte Flair. I mean, I'm glad she got a pop finally. I mean, they were in the fucking Atlanta. I mean, you know, so I mean, I kind of assumed that she'd get a big pop in Flair country.
I thought it was in North Carolina.
The whole southeast on that whole eastern seaboard, dude, that is all
The whole
Flair.
Appalachian area. Yeah, I understand.
That's Flair country, man. From the east board of Florida all the way up the coast, all the way up to North Carolina to Virginia and West Virginia. That's all Flair country up there, man.
Woo!
Woo!
With 5 O's. And he will sue you if you have 6 O. If you have 5 O's, he will sue you.
Yep.
Woo!
Man, trademark 5 O's.
Yep.
Did I? Because this is the Horseman. It was like a horseman took a damn in that ring. Woo!
So, what do you
Gators and feet.
and what do you guys think of all the wrestling that happened? I mean, who stood out the most? I mean, to me, as like AEW, and with Ring of Honor,
and Ring of Honor killed it.
Yeah,
this
killed this weekend.
I'm not looking at one event. I'm looking at who benefited the most for up-and-coming stars. So I'm going to say your boy with Christian doing the turn, which the whole thing is to get him over.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep my eye on him. Stephanie Vaquer winning the women's battle royal is going to push her where she needs to go. And she's on main roster anyway. And there was one more. With the Seth Rollins injury, let's see what they do with Braun Breaker. Do they push him up ahead? Does Paul kind of be like, I'm more in your corner than Seth? Well, Seth's gone. You know, let's see what happens there with the Rollins injury. But I don't think anybody else. Hangman being given the belt, best way to do it, I think, with everybody not liking Mox. They've been hiding the title. Can he turn it around for AEW? We're gonna find out. I think this is gonna be make or break for him as a top guy. Let's see if he can do it. And
I know Heyman can do it.
Well, twice he didn't. So, who else do we have in up and comers that any of this affected? I mean, Naomi winning the belt is just a quick shocker. And they just gave her a token title when she's been in the company for forever.
Well, I mean, she did leave and go to TNA for a hot minute.
Right, but I mean, Naomi's not getting ready to be the #1 women's star on the brand. You know, she's kind of in the category with Becky and all of them. They're 1 foot out the door. You know, they're in the twilight of their years.
Did they?
Yeah, I think
Becky got called Becky Hogan.
Yeah. They said that was it a Paris the Paris match? I think it is. It's gonna be a triple threat, or is it SummerSlam? One of the two. Yeah, it's SummerSlam. It's going to be the triple threat for the title, and I think that's where Rhea Ripley's going to fucking take it back. So,
well, we'll see. We'll see. We have to do pickups for that when it happens. Oh yeah, I forgot. We did that already. We did a G1 pick. Phil didn't do it though. We all picked somebody to win the G1, or we picked A and B block, and then a final winner. And I went full retard mode, just on a whim. So I'm probably the furthest one off.
I will tell you this much, Phil. I don't have them listed right now for the A and B blocks. But I'll tell you our picks so far. Jordan picked Lord Pants for block A. Josh picked David Finlay. I picked Tanahashi. Block B went with me, Gabe Kidd. Jordan picked Zack Sabre Jr. and Josh picked Takeshita. The finals, Josh had Finlay, I have Tanahashi, and Jordan has ZSJ, and he picks Lord Pants at Wrestle Kingdom.
Like Omega did years ago when he won the G1 as champ.
Damn right, amazing singing voice.
Oh yes, he's so good. It's like he's in the room with you. Mike's unplugged and he's still perfect.
Who's Hiroshi Onimoto?
Who?
Who's that guy? Says the
Oh.
name.
Were you named?
The guy in the we got a comment and it says amazing singing voice.
I like this guy.
So well, first of all, welcome to the show.
Ah, yes, Pyrosity. You're correct. Lord Pants, a beautiful singing voice. You're correct.
Damn right.
That's Adam from the chat, by the way, guys.
Hi, Adam.
Okay.
Welcome,
We would play the theme
welcome.
music, but
welcome.
we don't want to get copyright strike from the band from Lord Pants.
All
Guys.
right, Phil. What the hell is this?
Come
All right,
on,
you
it's a
got
beautiful
Block
song.
A.
It's called Pageant for a reason. It's a beautiful song.
Yes.
Block A and Block B. Here we go. You have A
How
block.
dare you, Genghis?
How dare you interrupt Mike? He's trying to get you to vote.
Who, me?
I said, I'm telling Phil, how dare you interrupt Mike? He's trying to give you the A and B blocks so you can pick who's going to win.
Okay. So I don't have them all because I'm missing 4 competitors in here. We have Goto, Oleg, Bolton Oleg, Yu Yumura, Yoda Tsuji, David Finley, Evil, Sonata, Hiroshi Tanahashi. I forgot the other 2 on the end.
Goto is out. Goto is replaced by Lord Pants.
Yeah, that's right. And then you have Yoshitatsu.
Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi ain't winning shit.
Then you have El Phantasmo, Shota Umino, Shin. You know what? Hold on a damn minute. Let me do this. Let me just damn do this shit right here.
I will check the comments.
Do your thing.
Genghis, shut your damn mouth. Lord Pants does not suck lemons. You know who sucks? Mr. Naito that quit the company and walked. That's who sucks. Tell him, Phil. Tell him. Tell him, Phil. Tell him.
Oh my god!
All right, so look, this is your picks. I forgot the other 2 picks right here. One of them was Lord Pants and Yoshi Tatsi or Yoshi, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yoshihashi.
Yeah, that guy.
That's Yoshihashi.
That guy. And then down here, I forgot the other 2 guys. One of them is yeah.
Should be Cal Newman in there, Lord Pants, and 2 more people that got added. I'm trying to think of who got added in there.
This one here's on New Japan World. It
All right, my picks for Block A is going to be let's see, Yoda Tsuji.
Yoda Tsuji.
Yeah,
That's who I think Ergo would pick.
and I would. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with Shota, my boy Shota again.
Shota Umura.
It'd be crazy if he won the whole thing and went fight ZSJ again, and this time and won that was last year's main event. He won last year's G1. The crowd booed him. They didn't want him in the match.
Okay,
He lost the match to ZSJ.
So who's your final then, Phil? You got Shota versus Yasuji. Who you have?
I'm gonna go with Shota.
Shota it is.
He could be right. In the same breath, I think Josh has a good pick with Finley and A Block. I'd keep my eye on that. I really would.
Yes.
And y'all got me.
I'm
Y'all
betting
hate
my
me.
boy
You know
Shota
the Tanahashi,
again, you know?
bro.
I don't know, Shota. I just have a feeling.
It could happen. They could do it again. It could be to prove a year later. And it was him and ZSJ that headline Wrestle Kingdom last year. It was.
Like I said, New Japan's 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, and then Tsuji is right there in the wings. It could easily be him.
It could be
I would-
Ren Narita.
I don't see that one. I don't think he's up there for that. I mean, he'd have to be total number 1 heel above Evil to be able to pull that off. But no one wants to see Evil anyway.
I also can't believe I got to see Gabe Kidd and his teacher wrestle each other. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Tabata.
yeah. Wow.
I killed that.
Yeah.
He said, "Ugh." Hey man, this is homemade pickles here, bro. I have the dill in it, have the garlic.
I'm not a
have the
pickle
hot
man.
peppers.
But yeah, after that third, Lord Pants pretty much was out of the G1. They gave him a match against Newman. He put Newman over and lost. The crowd wanted him to win it. Then he got another chance because Goto's eliminated and he got in. He cried after the people. He's like the most popular guy, one of the most popular people. Because for the first time in his career, he's a face. He is
Well, you
so
know-
over, it's ridiculous.
Well, you do know why he's so over, right? Because you got to believe in. You got to believe.
I know you do.
You got to believe in Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry.
You believe in Joe Henry?
Also, I believe in Fairhook Blue Steel.
Balls of steel.
Which is not our sponsor, but our sponsor is W. W Energy Drinks at W.GG. Use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off. W's awesome.
And if you drink that, you can have balls of steel.
Blue
But
Steel is good, dude.
Don't kick us in the nuts, though.
Yeah, for real. W has got good stuff.
I'm just quoting the Duke Nukem meme from years ago. Balls, 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 balls of steel.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are the two I
The best quote I ever heard was
No,
it was a video was a PC video game called Redneck Rampage, and it's like when something blew up, it's like, oh wait, that blew up real good.
Oh, you know, there's actually there was also a George Romero's Land of the Dead where he actually played a redneck as well. FPS and killed zombies.
No, he's talking about this right here. You have Balls of Steel. These right here are actually really good, man. I wish I could tell y'all about how great this stuff is. It's literally only got 5% alcohol. It ain't got a lot of alcohol, but it has a lot of flavor.
Hey, 5%. I drink 20 of those. I'll be nice and dank.
I'm telling you, man.
20 of those.
It's better than White Claw. At least it don't taste like static.
Oh, that's a woman's drink, bro.
White Claw is it's terrible.
I'm not even fucking with that.
White Claw tastes like how white noise would sound. You know, like white noise could taste.
There was indie wrestling going on like during Texas, like TJPW wrestled as well, including GCW.
GCW did have an event in Texas, but
was Shotzi.
Yeah,
Wrestle Revolver had a show in Texas. So did House of Glory.
They treated it like it was actual like it was an actual WrestleMania weekend. That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Phil,
all it is their WrestleMania.
Yeah, All In is going to be their big event. Always going to be their big event.
And the next two shows, you got Forbidden Door, which is happening in England, and WWE is trying to counterattack that as well. They're trying to countersuit that.
They're going to have to do it stateside because the UK is not going to give in to WWE versus New Japan and AEW talent. They won't.
Well, because one reason is because they screwed them on WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. I get it. But they tried NXT versus New Japan, and the people voted with their wallets. One sold out. Then people would get tickets to the other one, and it did not sell out. But, yeah, everybody went Royal Quest versus NXT. And they learned their lesson right there. They were like, you're not fucking with our New Japan. The UK loves their own, and anybody that's independent from the big one. Like, yeah, they go to Wembley. People will show up for WrestleMania, all of that. But against WWE, man, if you could put Rev Pro against WWE, and everybody would pile into Rev Pro or Progress.
Yeah.
That's their brands.
And you're going to have a big show off for Forbidden Door, man. You got AEW, you got Ring of Honor, you got New Japan, you got CMLL, and also you probably have some Red Pro there too.
Stardom.
Yeah, maybe there's a good chance of that. Well, I mean, look at the two guys who's going to headline the show. Mm-hmm. Zack Sabre Jr., Will Ospreay. Those are two Rev Pro original guys that both signed with New Japan after a part-time deal. But both of those guys are former Rev Pro heavyweight. ZSJ holds the record for holding that title for Rev Pro.
Yeah.
No one has held it anywhere as close to the amount of times ZSJ has held that title. So you could just imagine that stadium. All you're gonna hear is Osprey, 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 and then you're gonna hear go Zack Sabre Jr. Go. That's gonna be dueling before they even. You want to talk about a pop before? As soon as that bell rings, New Japan style, that place is gonna go the minute that bell rings. They're not even gonna touch. It's gonna be insane.
It'd be like a holy shit between Takeshita and Bandito all over again, man.
You're gonna see
Forbidden Door is going to be a big one.
You're gonna hear this is wrestling. You're gonna hear this is awesome. You're gonna hear Fight Forever. You're gonna probably hear UK's the best of UK rules. You're probably gonna hear them chant. The crowd's gonna make up something because it's both their guys.
And I hope WWE don't try to do this again because, like I said, Great American Bash and Saturday Night's Main Event was not good. Was not good at all.
I mean, Great American Bash got a B.
Yeah, Great American Bash. Okay, well, I'll retract my statement. Great American Bash got a B. So it was semi-good, but I'm sorry, Saturday Night's Main Event was horrible.
They did this against Double or Nothing, and I'm not sure if they didn't do it against another show, but this is not the first time WWE counter programs against one of the big four and starts at this 2 o'clock, with NXT and pre-shows and all. They're their pattern now. They're trying to stick AEW. They're trying to jug them. They're trying to hurt them and get some attention.
They did that in 2019 when AEW had their first pay-per-view show, Double or Nothing, and on they had the 10th anniversary of Evolve.
They did do that. They did.
And Evolve did not do well at all.
No.
That was Evolve's last show before they were bought out by WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna keep countering with Saturday Night Main Event and NXT. They're gonna keep doing that, then go into their pay-per-view. But it's gonna keep happening. Expect it at, I don't know a Forbidden Door how that's gonna fall, but definitely expect it for Full Gear. Expect it for Revolution. Expect it.
All out too.
Yeah, they will counter that shit.
Are they actually going to have All Out?
After Forbidden Door, All Out is going to be in Canada.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that. That's going to be a hell of a crowd for them.
It's the first time they've ever done an All Out outside of Chicago.
And Canada's going to go nuts. Canada will go nuts. And they're probably going to have Brett show up or something. Martha Hart, somebody.
Well, no, I think Brett's under contract with WWE now is under Legends.
Oh, he's got to okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
Well,
but all I know is tomorrow is going to be one of the 6 shows that is going to be in Chicago, and the Aragon Ballroom, which is AKA the Brawl Room.
You had tickets?
I couldn't afford to get a ticket, man. At this point, it's like there's something came up and I can't afford a ticket right now. But there's 6 shows going on, so I'm gonna eventually go to one of them.
Okay.
So
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, he is.
So it's gonna be. It's gonna be like I said. This is gonna be interesting. It's like I've been to the Aragon and it's like. Oh
yeah, they do have the Slammiversary. Slammiversary has one this weekend.
Yeah. So Slammiversary is going on.
I think that's what the TNA title contract signing was for this Sunday. Yeah.
G1 should be starting in the next 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm really excited about this G1 tournament. I really am. I know I probably won't win it. I don't care about that. But I'm really excited because there's a lot of wrestlers there that deserve some of the time that they're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I'm really disappointed in, and this is the God's honest truth, WWE, they're fixing to buy TNA.
Oh, no.
It's been coming.
They've already put in a bid for the library. $10 million.
Y'all saw who showed up for AEW who was one of their employees, which obviously WWE wants no connection with. Josh Matthews showed up now.
At AEW.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
dude.
Yeah, he did show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE don't want no part of that dude.
What happened?
A few people that worked for WWE since the partnership, they have hauled ass. Like people that know, like they're not going to get any respect. They've gone on to do other indie shit, other companies. They moved on. Like they know there's some
PCO.
people, huh?
PCO.
Well,
A few people that realize they have behind the scenes, not just wrestlers, but a few people are like, yeah, that's my cue. I need to go get another job because they're getting ready to.
they're getting
Yeah.
ready to sell.
Yeah. I think they're going to use TNA. If they keep the brand active, I think they're going to use TNA to battle AEW. I think that's what they're going to do.
They're going to use TNA and NXT to battle AEW.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Counter-
And I really believe, and this is my heart of hearts, I believe they're trying to go after NWA too, because there's been several sightings of several higher ups going to like several NWA shows. And I really think the reason they're trying to buy the NWA, it ain't just because of the name now. It's because of the lineage.
Yeah, and they could get their hands on some old school shows they don't have rights to. But I wonder if Corgan's stubborn enough not to sell or if he's going to cut his losses.
Dude, if I was Billy Corgan, I wouldn't sell to them. I would honestly try to get in bed with either Brett Lauderdale or try to get in bed with Tony Khan.
If
And
I
the
was-
reason-
Better.
I would, if he, obviously Tony Khan's like, I don't care about it. It's small time shit. I would go straight to GCW to strike up a partnership. But WWE are sending these, what's these guys with these titles that could go fight independent, the Speed or whatever it is?
no, it's the Independence Champions.
There's some partnership with GCW from WWE and better be careful. WWE could swoop in and get them.
Brett ain't for sale.
That's cool. I like that.
Brett ain't for sale.
Good.
The
That's
only
good.
But at the same time, man, it's like GCW. To me, it's getting real stale. It is. I mean, it's. I mean, every once in a while you get a little like obviously Matt Cardona and Shotzi going at it right now. You get a little here and there, a little boost, but after that, but it's just the same people. It's what I've been saying about GCW all the time. It's like it's the same people. I mean, how many times you're gonna see a fucking light? The train is here.
at midnight, folks. At midnight. Midnight hour.
It's a midnight train, baby. It's a midnight. Hey, bring your guitar. Bring out your guitar out, Jordan. Let's sing the midnight train, baby.
Oh, you want Midnight Train?
Play the midnight train.
But it's like I've been saying. It's like GCW. It's just getting stale. I mean, it's like
It's
you
not
always
stale. It's not stale. I'm gonna tell you what it is, Josh, and you're gonna hate whenever I tell you this because it's the truth. It's you ever heard the old story? Remember back in the 80s where they run a huge storyline continuously throughout all the territories at different times?
yeah.
Okay. Well, GCW goes all throughout these states doing the same shit because guess what? It's a different territory at every state.
So it's basically they're beating a dead horse.
Kind of, man, but they try to keep it fresh and uplifting. They try to change different outcomes. But however, like Josh said, it's the same old.
Yeah.
The bad thing about it is whenever they do the same old, it feels like, man, they just did this, but now they're trying to do partnerships with fuck the fans people, Hood Slam. They're doing a partnership with Hood Slam. They're doing a partnership with the one over there where you're from, Josh.
Black Label Pro.
Yeah, they're doing one with them. They're doing another alliance with
Actually, they're actually Black Label Pro. Shotzi's coming with Black Label Pro.
Oh, dude.
Matt Cardona is too.
Speaking
So
of
is this,
Shotzi, she wrestled at Maple Leaf Pro against Megan Bain.
Yeah,
Okay,
That was
Phil.
a banger.
All right, Phil, I'm going to get your request in real quick. Here's Train.
Here come the midnight train, baby. Here come the midnight train. Oh, no, it's the midnight train, baby.
Wrong song. You wanted Train, you said.
But here's some spots of Jupiter. It's terrible. Anyway. Yeah, JCW as well. Yeah, they have a partnership with Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
And Jersey Championship Wrestling.
GCW, Global Game Changer Wrestling.
Didn't the Bayou beatdown happen already?
Yeah, that thing sold out, by the way. That thing was insane. I looked at the Wildcats Pro website. Dude, that thing was sold out. Front row, all the way, standing room only was sold the fuck out.
And it was so when I first found out the tickets went on sale, me and Adam got online and we looked at all the front row, the couple $100 seats, all of that shit was sold the fuck out. It was like third row back standing room, if you're lucky, was still available. I was like, boy, they got some loyalists going to this sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, the bad thing about it though was what I read. There was nothing horrible. There was everything was up, like everything was like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, and that was the greatest thing I heard from it. The only bad thing I heard about it was that they had like one no show, and they replaced them really quickly.
Do you know who no showed?
No, I didn't Google it. I didn't care that much about it. Don't care.
We mentioned this earlier in the chat, but just for namesake purposes, everybody watching, I'm sure, knows about the Ozzy's Big Farewell Show, Black Sabbath, all of that happened. What? Week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It has been revealed. Everyone has speculated. Everybody has talked. I knew who it was already, but Sharon has revealed the band. They got kicked off the show because they wanted money and all kind of bullshit. And this was a charity show. It was, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please, Phil. Motley fucking Crue.
Really?
Yeah.
They wanted, the amount of money they wanted would have equaled a third of what was raised at the gate for charity. They wanted to use backing vocals, tracks for Neil to sing over in the front, and they wanted to have dub music and instruments behind them. And Sharon was like, go fuck yourselves. So there
Actually, nobody no show, dude. Nobody no show. It was my bad.
Oh, for the Bayou beatdown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just letting the viewers know, it was shitty. It was not Soundgarden. It was not Tool. We saw Tool there. It was not Megadeth. Kelly and Sharon both said, not Dave. It was not Judas Priest because across town, the Scorpions were having their 60th anniversary show with Alice Cooper and Judas Priest playing with them. And that will be on a DVD later this year. I heard all three bands murdered it.
Yeah, that right there is a fucking show.
Alice Cooper played 17 songs. And then Priest came on and played 12, 4 for Painkiller. Then Scorpions got up there, and this show was sold out in like 15 minutes. It happened the same night as the Black Sabbath farewell across town. You didn't hear about it, but this show will be available about November on DVD and streaming services. Okay, I'm done.
I will say this about that Only Wrestlers show. Holy shit. Dude, have y'all seen Charlie Haas lately?
I think he was in that Battle Royal for what's the company all the X2000s WWE guys go to?
MLW?
Say it again.
MLW?
Yes, that one. It was that. I think he was in that Battle Royal where Matt Riddle was the champion. It came out at the end and still retained, but I think he's in there.
But look how monstrous this dude looks, man. Look at that.
Oh, dude still works out, obviously.
Yeah.
Man, I loved him as work with Sheldon.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin and him are amazing. World's greatest tag team.
Oh, guys,
Look at this.
here's the
I got a feeling
Hold on.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
that tonight.
It was at the Alero. This was at the Alero Center, which
Yeah,
is
look how packed that is, dude.
yeah. This is at the Alero Center. It's not a small venue. It's bigger than what they're showing, but yeah, you got enough room in there to put on something decent.
Damn, we got shafted. We got a fucking strip club.
I mean, well, you got to remember
Chicago, man.
they're
It's
from
Chicago, man.
Huh?
It's Chicago, man.
I know they could have picked a million other venues, but they picked the fucking strip club, and it's like, and everybody was like packed in there like this. Almost had to beat the crap out of it. Me and a couple other guys almost had to beat the crap out of one guy that was heckling Tessa Blanchard. I'm like,
oh shit.
yeah, he was like saying, "You're a racist." I'm like, okay, I can see saying it a couple times, but he just kept repeating, and it's like right next to our ears, and it's like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Y'all should have gave him a shut the fuck up chant.
Oh yeah, me it's like hey dude, it's like this one guy and this other guy pulled this guy to the side and say, "Hey, will you shut the fuck up, man? You're screaming in our ears." But she's a fucking racist, man. It's like the guys that put him to the side was a Mexican and a black man. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, man.
Y'all should have started to throw him out and pointing like y'all should all got to point at him and be like, throw him out.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, look, see, they had all those people. The only person they didn't have is Violent J.
yeah,
Oh, apologies.
I can't believe they're advertising Rob Van Dam's girlfriend when she's pregnant.
Katie Forbes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame them. I just don't blame them. Happy Father's Day, 50% off July 10th.
Oh, okay, that's already done and gone.
Yeah.
Well, shit, if we'd have known about that 50% off, maybe me and Adam and his old lady would have went.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool, though.
So hopefully when they come back to town, I was like, I don't have it at a fucking strip club in the fuck middle of Egypt or Chicago.
Well, they were probably hoping.
Christ, it was a nightmare getting to that fucking venue.
Probably hoping for.
Hey, Josh, so Country wants you to tell us about the experience seeing Beyond the Mat at the movies. Is it that bad, dude?
Oh man,
Let me guess, I got up
we
and
almost
left halfway through.
had a big fight that day. So it was me, Country, my buddy Justin, which he's a big hillbilly looking motherfucker. Like he's one of them guys that got that natural strength.
Retard strength.
Yeah, he's not retard, but he's got that hillbilly strength.
Right.
And my buddy Tony was a short little angry Puerto Rican.
Wow.
So we all got to decide to see Beyond the Mat, and we go to this one theater in the whole entire area that's showing it. So, and it's at this time, this theater's getting to a decline where like hoodish. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, so it's in the ghetto.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to be as PC as possible.
PC principle.
Yeah. So we all go to see. We're excited to see
Hey,
this.
he said Tony went with y'all too.
Yeah, that's what I said, Tony. So it's located. It's located at River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, in Illinois. Just like hop, skip, and a jump away. So we go there. We're watching it, and all of a sudden we got this one guy. Like I said, I'm not gonna name it, but it was like, there we go. There's Stone Cold. That my boy. That my boy right there. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. And it was like getting rowdy as fuck and everything. And it's like, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's halfway through the movie. He just keeps going and going and going. And finally, actually, it was this dude in front of us. And he just finally just said, "Hey, man, shut the fuck up." And then he was quiet through. He was quiet through the rest of the rest of the movie. By the time of the end of the movie ended, when the movie ended, and he tried to get all tough. It's like right when the movie ended, he like jumped up. It's like, and this is a dude with kids and he's got his woman and his kids right there, and it's like, all right, man, movie's over. Who the fuck told me to shut the fuck up? It's like, what the fuck's going on? Fuck you, motherfucker! And it's like, all I know is it's like all four of us just stood up and just looked at him, and he got his eyes bulged out real quick, and he's like, all right, fuck this, man, fuck it over there. We saw him walking out too, and he was just like, this bull, fuck this bull, man, god damn motherfuckers. And like, I'm sorry, but it's like when you got me, like I said, you got my buddy Justin. He's like I said, he's a big old 6'5" hillbilly. And everything, and then you got my buddy Country. He at that time he was a good 300 pounds, big old football player, 300 pounds type of weight. Then you got me. Then you got the angry little Puerto Rican. It's like over there taking out his knife, going click, 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 click.
That's what the dude was doing, really?
Yeah, my buddy Tony. Yeah. So yeah, he got on there with a real quickness. So it's like
he got hit real fast. No worries, what you trying to say?
It got real quick.
That dude is at the entire theater obnoxiously loud, ruined the movie.
Oh yeah. It was like he was like, yeah, that's my boy. There he goes, Stone Cold. That's my boy right there. That's my, you know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He said
Right.
he called him the ninja. Called him the ninja.
So yeah, I told. Oh man, yeah, but yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like he couldn't start nothing with like. It's like, and it was the guy in front of us that was sitting in front of us that told him to shut the fuck up. But when he started looking our way, I was like, hey, this motherfucker looking at us. We just stood all up at the same time, and it's like, and like I said, it's like, like you got four guys right there going, and you got the little angry Puerto Rican flicking his knife.
Martial artist has one of those butterfly knives. Oh, great!
Yeah. Is it before the decline or after the Hooters did all the bullshit? So I mean, this had to be. He said, "I ended up going to Hooters afterwards." That's before the bullshit. I'm guessing with Hooters when they're shitty food.
Oh no, yeah. That's when Hooters was actually
still
good.
Yeah,
and had hot wings. It's like
they actually had good wings at the time.
Yeah, had good wings.
Yeah,
and breasts and thighs.
Of course, we know they have breasts.
And Colbert.
Colbert. Oh, Stephen Colbert. He's a great. I like his stuff. He's a pretty funny guy.
But yeah. This guy through half the movie.
Yeah, we're trying to not fill out over here, man. We're trying to hurt him. Can't reach you.
But yeah, it was like, yeah, this
What's
guy.
What's the ceiling above you, Josh? Just punch the shit out of it.
It was he ruined half the movie until the guy in front of us told him shut the fuck up. Then he tried to yell at us afterwards. I'm like, oh no, this is not going to end good for you. It's like we're gonna embarrass you in front of your family.
God. So, anybody have any cool news that they want to talk about?
Well,
Let's see.
I'm looking up some wrestling news already, and I'm finding some stuff. Oh,
Oh, and he just died.
Yeah, Phil, I think you just signed our death warrant there, buddy, over there yawning and stuff.
Oh shit! No, it's gonna get contagious.
No, it ain't, because I didn't look.
I should have first of my vinyl haul coming in for next week. I could show off.
Ah.
That's awesome.
I got kind of stupid last Friday and Saturday, and bought about 9-10 albums.
I bought something kind of wrestling related. Hold on, let me go grab it real quick.
I do see that now, Monica. You were talking about the 1s and 2s. You are number 1. And Phil's number 3. Country's number 2.
all that commitment. Well, Mariah May bashed Jordan Grace night before Evolution. I realized that my boots were the wrong shade of blue. She says, all I can just to choke on the day. Love to see it.
All right, so I don't know. Mike might remember this.
I might remember this.
Muscles.
I love me some Muscles, dude. They used to come in a little bit, dude. Muscles, bro.
The game on NES kind of sucked.
Dude, the cartoon is awesome. Baby
Yeah,
Muscle.
Did anybody play the NES game?
That was a terrible game.
What game?
Muscle.
Muscle wrestling. It was a terrible game.
Yeah,
I played it. I played the shit out of it. I even rented it from All Star Video back in the day, dude. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I got.
You would have more if Mike would like if Mike got us monetized.
Yeah.
Man, fuck everybody getting monetized, man. We're not getting monetized because I'm an asshole. That's what it is. They don't like me here in America. I'm a hated person. Speaking of which, I want to talk about something that happened over the weekend.
Okay.
So it was brought to my attention from someone, not going to say no names, not going to name drop anybody, that fucking dumb people were still talking shit about me, which that's fine. That's on them, but that's cool. So I just called them out, like, hey, if you want to keep my name out of your mouth, that'd be the smartest thing you could do. Well, a wrestler that wrestles in the South, I'll say his name is Sean O'Malley. He's a meth head. He has no teeth. They're all black.
His opinion is invalid if he's a druggie.
Well, he brought up my page. I'm on this, that, and the other, and that was cool. I was like, if that's all you got, and I was like, do you have any proof of that? Well, that's all the proof I need. And I said, that's cool. I said, I don't know you like that. I said, I've heard rumors that you're a drug addict and a drug abuser and meth head. I said, but I'm not going to call you that because I don't know you personally. Or you can call me whatever because I'll never be what you are. And I was like, okay, that's cute. I was like, I was like, we can talk and we can be cordial or we could fight. And that's cool too. And he's like, yeah, but I heard you never go nowhere alone. You guys, your boys, that's some bitch shit. And I was like, you see, that's the reason I keep people with me is because of people like you. Because when you show up, you want to shoot these things instead of running with hands like this. I was like, because I'm not going to get shot over something stupid. Personally, I don't think that's right. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, I got friends and they're cops and they're not going to let you shoot me. That's just not going to happen.
Well, damn, before he said cops, I was going to say, I've got friends in lonely places.
I do have other friends, but my friends that actually carry weapons of the semi-automatic kind, or like, dude, you really don't need to go nowhere alone because the people are stupid. I was like, yeah, you're right. People are stupid because all the facts that I can lay out for you are here, even though I was found guilty of something I didn't do. Oh, yeah, you're a snitch. I'm like, how can I snitch on something like this? I could understand if it was drugs. I could understand if it was murder, kinda. But how can you snitch on something like that?
How do you snitch on yourself? That's that.
that. So, and it's like they offered me the whole plea bargain deal, and I turned it down, and I was found guilty. And that was fine and dandy, but I've been trying to fight it ever since. And everybody's like, "Yeah, if you were not guilty, found guilty." And I'm like, "You're right. You're 100% right. But have you seen how corrupt the freaking court system is in every fucking state of America? If they have a little chew toy to go after you for no matter what it is, if they just get a little small indention of something that you think you may have done, they're going to go full force."
You bring up a good example there because you was talking about any kind of news. I got something for you here. I was talking with a partner of mine who's a musician. We used to play together. He's been out the scene for a while. And he was like, "Oh, I'd like to put this together with like covering like this song." And I said, "Dude," "today you got to pay royalties for all that shit. They want their money out of you." And he was like, "Well, it shouldn't be." I said, "I don't like it any more than you do." But I said, the bands have to pay and the venues have to pay. Then it came up on my Facebook. I don't think that's down here. Some cities up there, they're talking about places are starting to say they're starting to not run music in jukeboxes because the licensing fees are getting too fucking high. Mm-hmm. It's getting so fucking, and it like Willie Nelson really needs our cash money. You know what I'm saying? This is ASCAP and they greedy asses just cashing in, collecting on regular people. That's all.
About, like cover bands and all that.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about for you to have licensing rights to play a jukebox in your bar, you have to pay X amount.
Well, that's bullshit, man.
But and then if you have bands come in, you have to have 1 or 2 licenses for yourself. If you have cover bands, then the band is supposed to be have licenses to play that shit now.
Really?
You didn't know this?
Not that I know of, because I know a lot of musicians around my area, so this is kind of new to me.
Well, usually in big cities like Chicago, all those bars would be hella protected because you got people constantly going in. I'll give you another example. This came up too. We had this was years ago. We had a bar out here, and UFC was pretty big around this time. This is like 2010, maybe around there, maybe a little before. And one of the guys was there was an old lady that ran this place. He told her, "Yeah, let's just get the fight. It's only $50 or $60, and you'll make all your money in beer, and the whole town will go." Everybody would go every Saturday night, watch the fights. She did well. Well, about a year and a half, 2 years later, they call us saying, "You owe us $50,000. And she's like, "Well, what do you mean? What happened?" And she didn't understand that, no, when you're in a bar room, it's just like buying television. You got to pay by the bar stool. So if you buy a fight, you have to pay that amount times the stools in your bar of what you could put people sitting there to watch the show. So a good example is in the 2000s, it was $27 a person to get Tiger Vision. Just to watch LSU games, that was $27 a bar stool. And then you do the math on that. Now figure the price for a $50, $60 UFC fight times, and that's that amount every stool. And you're supposed to pay that because you're technically profiting off people going to your barroom to watch. And so she didn't.
That's crazy talk, man. Because if you think about it now, though, seriously, Jordan, like for example, Dave and Buster's and like big corporations like that, Dave and Buster's. Hell, we'll even go with Buffalo Wild Wings. Both of those play the fights, the UFC fights. They have what they call a licensing fee with that company, with TKO Holding. And their licensing fee a year, if you Google it, you can actually pull it up. It is it's astronomically, dude. It is. And for a mom and pop shop to have like a running the mill, like weekly or this is a monthly pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You can't do it no more. Hooters was running UFC fights for a while back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And they were also doing the WrestleManias and all the other big companies' wrestling events too. Because I remember going to Hooters several times a year to watch WrestleMania and SummerSlam and Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We would get around the bar and we would sit there and drink and cut up and have a good ass time. And then Hooters said they were no longer doing it because the fee was so astronomical.
Yeah, and You come out better doing a year, like you said, contract than a single fight if you're gonna have it. But if you're a nationwide chain, you can afford that shit. Yeah,
Hooters couldn't do it no more, dude, because at the time Hooters was at its prime, and they said that the licenses fee for a year was like 50 grand from all the restaurants.
Greed is taking over the world, man. It's fucking
And
greedy.
that was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was before the streaming shit took over.
yeah.
And they said, I think it was right at 2001, right before the fall of WCW. WWF at the time wanted $250,000, and WCW wanted $150,000. So that was, fuck, dude. That's almost a fucking quarter. That's over $500,000 right there.
It's
And they're
insane.
like, dude, we're just done. Like, no,
But
we're not doing it.
as far as like cover bands, I know around here, around in Northwest Indiana and Chicago, cover bands are really big in this area.
10 to 1, if those guys are professional and they play like not just once, they play all over, they have their fees covered yearly where they could play those songs, because bars are going to question them, and your city bars out there are going to have a deal in place where they're covered to bring these bands in if you've got 4-hour cover bands. Now, you might have one or two that ain't that big, that might play once a month or less, that are paid, but that no one's caught on to yet. But the majority of them, and it's actually not that bad. There's a way around it if you do like yearly fees and you register and all. For
I got friends that cover bands. Like I know I got a Pantera. I know a couple guys in a Pantera tribute band called Sandblasted Skin. Yeah, wow. I wonder if I could get one of them on right now.
But I can say this too, though: if you change some of the music, just a couple of the chords, you don't have to pay royalties or any of that, or licenses or anything.
Like I just saw Lateralis, a Tool tribute band, really fucking good.
They're probably paid up. They probably paid their licensing rights to the band and the company.
Subliminal Versus, a Slipknot tribute band.
You have to, because money has to go to the artist.
A band called Sick.
Money has to go to the company as well. You see, every time, even though Pantera is a tribute today, every time Pantera plays, their record company, East West, with that I believe that runs with they're a smaller subsidiary to, I think, Elektra. I could be wrong. They make money every time Pantera plays those songs live. They get so much percentage of the cut because they own parts of the music. I got friends that like Randy Jackson from Zebra. He cannot sell his first 3 albums at his own fucking shows. He does not own the rights. He could play his own music. He cannot sell. He only could sell the album he made away from that company. He cannot sell, and he bought the rights for greatest hits, like a collection of songs to those songs. But the original 3, he cannot sell at his own show.
That's crazy. That's
It's
like
like,
Tech Nine can't do that
If
either.
you think about it, look at Fear Factory. They don't own the rights to like their two of their albums because they have to pay like a lot of amount to buy the rights back.
It's like with
That's why they're not on Spotify
Styx.
because a certain record company's greedy as fuck.
Yeah, it's like with Styx. A while back, they wanted to release a greatest hits album, and they couldn't include was it Babe? And the only way they could have got around it is to re-record that song.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Or you take an alternate version that the company doesn't have.
Or-
that happens a lot, man.
You know the band, or you know the band,
Remastered.
or you know the band Live and Go. They re-recorded Cult of Personality.
They did. They
recorded that. They recorded that. Re-recorded it for CM Punk, and he even said it is that they re-recorded, and then all the proceeds that from that recording goes straight to the band.
Yeah. But Punk's that kind of guy. He'll be like, "Yeah, dudes, y'all song is my theme song. Like, yeah, keep the money, you know." I mean, just like Tony Khan was paying. It was Daniel Bryan, the Final Countdown.
Yeah.
They wanted, dude, the amount of money that they wanted for that song was insane. The amount of money Europe wanted.
That's why they played it 3 times, and they finally cut it. It's like, we're paying like $3,000 a time.
Well, he did it as a favor. Brian didn't know it was going to happen. And at first, when they first talked, he was like, that's too much money, dude. I can't buy it for you. I want you to have it, but I can't. He did it at that Full Gear show, whatever, as a gift to Brian, and he didn't tell him. So when Brian come out, he's smiling and he's all, you know. But I forget the amount, but it was astronomical just to play
Like,
the song one time.
It was from what I understand, it was like 10 grand to play through.
I heard it was more than that.
It
It's
may
about
have been
230 something grand.
I heard it was closer to $100,000.
It was more than that. It's like 200 grand.
Yeah, that's insane to play a song one time with no deal. Just a one-time deal. That's insane.
That is stupid, man. That's like Ruby Soho came out to Rancid, and Rancid was like, "Dude, we would love to do her music," and they did Ruby Soho.
That's exposure for you.
Well, she was on the podcast. Is like, what theme song, what name you going with us? Like, I'd like to keep it like that. Well, so go ahead. You want to use our music? Go ahead. We, I could get all the guys on the phone right now to get verified. It's like, go ahead. We give you permission to use our music.
That could come down to it's an honor that you're using their music. That could come down to, hey, that's free publicity for me. There's a lot of benefits to that. Now, the bigger bands, the gritty bands,
is actually because of Ruby Soho. That song is actually quite popular on Spotify.
Yeah.
that made Rancid money.
Oh yeah.
That made them money. So that was a good politics there. Good hookup from Rancid.
Shout out to Ruby Soho, the local girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where is she? I haven't heard of her in a long time. Is she still around?
She has
She's
a kid.
pregnant.
She
just got
getting
pregnant.
back into shape, getting ready.
Yeah,
to
pregnant again?
No, but she's coming back after she gets through having.
All right, I haven't heard her name in a long
she had a
fucking
kid.
time.
She's kind of like being a mother right now.
Her and Matt Menard.
She got to do what? She got to do what?
No,
like,
it was no, it was Matt Menard. It was
It was Matt Menard. No, it wasn't Matt Menard. It was Luke.
Yeah,
it's Cool Hand something. Cool Hand Ange.
yeah,
Yeah, Cool Hand Luke Ainge. Yeah.
yeah. What she's gonna do? She's gonna do like how Ty Mello was. Is just like take 2 years off, get back in shape and everything.
She actually is getting back in shape right now, for what I've read in articles.
Now, the thing is, though, man, all these musical people coming in and everything and doing things. You know who we haven't like metal? The only metal song really in rockin' or in wrestling right now is Rhea Ripley.
Edge.
No,
That's not metal, but
Oh, are you talking about metal? Damian Priest.
I was gonna name. Doesn't he have
Yeah,
some official metal song?
Damian Priest.
Brody King.
Brody. Well, Brody. That's his own band. Not So Ruka, but the girl that that hangs around with her, that looks like a Viking. I forget her name right now.
Valhalla.
No, not Valhalla. No, the girl that hangs around with So Ruka.
Nyx.
Is that her name?
I don't know. I don't watch NXT, man, so I don't really know.
Yeah. So she got some badass theme.
Cora Jade came out with some metal when she was there.
All I know is the one that does not fit is Naomi right now. It's like they actually got a metal song out for Naomi, and it's like it's not working. It's like,
What happened to her glow theme?
Well, she's
Oh,
not
she
good
was
no
a
more,
girl.
dude. She's
now
a heel.
proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution.
Her coming out to metal?
Yeah, it does not fit her. It's like,
Well,
come
you
on.
know, Athena comes out to metal at indie shows,
Yeah.
and her husband's a white dude.
She has kind of a mohawk too.
Well, here's her theme music, pretty metal. All I know is the one with the worst theme song right now is, I'm sorry, Kenny Omega. He's got the worst theme song right now.
What does he have
Pretty much
now?
that anime bullshit.
No, it's
Oh.
more Final Fantasy. It's Final
See,
Fantasy.
now explain this shit to me, man. I know this is getting a little off topic, for example, but these new kids, man, they don't listen to music like we listen to music. They listen to this game shit. Oh yeah, have you heard the soundtrack to Gears of War? That's my shit. And I'm like, the what?
That is a thing.
Yeah.
Like there's some video. I was watching the vinyl auction early this week, and your boy, who's the auctioneer, he says, some of y'all might not know what this is. He says, I just ordered like 10 more copies because it's selling like ridiculous. He said, this is Minecraft the game, the soundtrack, and he says adults are liking this because he's like, there's like this ambience in it and stuff. He said it's selling like crazy. He says all I know is it's selling. So he said I ordered more, and here they go. And people, but supposedly has, I don't know how you describe it, but it's adults are supposed to be into it.
No, the fuck they're not.
No,
It's kids.
None of
No,
fun.
like
Well, young
all I know
kids
is
in their 20s.
Let me explain this to you. If you're calling an adult 19, 18, 20-year-olds, then yeah, okay, cool. I'm okay with that. But no, my fiance's oldest daughter, who's about to turn 21, her favorite album and her favorite artist are some Japanime video game artist bullshit.
Anime.
No,
Anime.
no. This is Japanimation video game shit that's never been in America, period. And
J-pop, you mean? It's called J-pop.
I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's called stupid. It don't even have any lyrics. It has 0 lyrics there, Phil. 0. It's a bunch of la 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 boom 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 boom. And I'm like, the fuck is this shit? She's like, that's my favorite. I'm like,
We need your things like happy tree things.
yeah, and it's like, no, like this is not music. This is music has lyrics. Then she's like, well, what about classical music? And my first thing was, okay, you got me. But then I was like, again, if they could have put words to that shit, they would have. The shit you're listening to is made on a fucking scratch and sniff record with smelly stickers. That shit don't exist in America.
You're going to scratch the stickers.
Well, Baby Metal has lyrics. Baby Metal has lyrics. I listen to Baby Metal.
Lyrics.
Yes, Baby. This shit has 0 lyrics. It's la 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 bullshit, and it has a bunch of weird sound effects, and it's all like distorted and shit. And I'm like, that's not music. She's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, this person, they only made this type of album, and that's all they've ever made. And I'm like, so it's digitally recorded for what purpose?
I mean, the Godzilla theme has no lyrics, and that's iconic for 70 years.
Jesus.
Well, that's a theme.
Yes.
That's a theme. That's a theme song.
Cowboy
So-
And
Bebop
it's
has
made
some good
with
music. The
orchestras.
soundtrack is
Orchestras
perfect.
made
Like
with
heavy
Star Wars.
metal, blues, all that stuff.
My thing is, this shit has 0 lyrics. It has 0 meaning, and it's fucking garbage.
Oh, I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong in it, but I like music with no lyrics. I
like classical music. I love it.
I like
I
Joe
love-
Satriani and Steve Vai.
That's good too. And Michelangelo and
Yeah.
people that, I mean, those are great artists.
Yeah, Jeff Beck with no words.
Okay. Hold on though. We're talking with musical instruments though, buddy. We're talking musical instruments.
Well,
Right.
Right. Him.
The shit that I was listening to was like some shit off of a computer. Like
I'm not your buddy guy.
If you listen to Mario music, yes, I do. The Mario music, the Mortal Kombat music is great.
Okay. Let me explain this to you guys, man. Okay, let me
Or
explain
combat
this.
had words.
Finish her.
The thing about it though, man, it's okay. It's video game music, okay, from games that nobody plays, off of Roblox.
I mean, just because I don't play doesn't mean if there's an audience and there's a dollar to be made, I'm in. But no, for me, no. But look, Genghis just said in the chat, as much as he likes to piss on Lord Pants, I will agree with him on this. People like Super Mario music. There is one album that's completely classical from that game. That's actually people go to sleep to.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a rapper named Chris Webby who's a big gamer, and he's used a lot of their. He has a song called Bowser.
Samples.
Yeah, sampling, dude. That's what it is. It's
What do you think
sampling.
about MC Chris, by the way, Mike?
No, Chris Webby, dude. Chris Webby uses a.
No,
he
I'm
made
just
a
saying,
song
what do you
called
think of MC Chris, though?
MC Chris. He sings, dude. People with lyrics. Lyrics.
Star Fox has a good soundtrack.
God. Dear God. Yeah, I wish, Phil, you would understand what I'm saying. These games are from Roblox.
All I know is these kids need to be slapped
I don't
with
even
a-
play Roblox.
My thing is that, okay, Phil, you're catching on what I'm saying. I don't play Roblox. I don't even know what Roblox looks like. I think it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Well, the reason why I don't play it is a lot of kids play it, and also the only adults who play it are mostly just these mostly pedophiles.
There you go. There you fucking go.
Most of yeah, this is not true. I did some research on most of the people in these adults are part of this cult. Is this weird cult? Like they like to lure kids and groom them and shit. It's fucked up shit, man.
Exactly my point. So why in the hell would you want to listen to that kind of bullshit music?
I guess all I could say is like, okay, like your girl's daughter you're talking about. She must love the game so much and has heard it so much that it makes her feel comfortable to hear the soundtrack. That's all I can say.
It's nostalgia. It's nostalgia for like the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is very nostalgic for me.
A buddy of mine, I was in the Air Force with. He had a Rockman CD.
Yes,
I love Mega Man.
yes,
I do
me
too.
too.
I love Mega Man. And he's like, dude, you need to listen to this. I was like, all right, cool. This is before I knew Rockman was Mega Man. Okay, this is before that era that I knew a thing because I was not that hip, dude. I thought Mega Man was just fucking Mega Man. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the history behind Mega Man, and Mega Man is my favorite character of all time in any video game whatsoever. So
Oh, cool.
Mega Man is a legendary video game character.
I put the music CD in the damn DV in the CD player, and I was listening. I was like, okay, where are the lyrics? This is how fucking naive I was. I thought I was listening to a CD that was gonna have lyrics. And I'm listening. It was worse than that, Josh. It started off like da-dun, 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 da-dun. And I was like, boss battles and everything, dude. I was looking on the back and it was all in Japanese because I couldn't read the shit. Because I'm like, I don't read Japanese. I can't make myself read this. And after the CD was over, I handed it back to the dude, and he was like, "How did you like it?" I was like, "I didn't. I didn't like this at all."
It's
He was
like
"Dude,
having
that's
the
the
Doom.
whole
It's like having
soundtrack."
a Doom soundtrack.
I'll tell you something that's pretty cool. There's no words to this either, but there's a group of guys that took. All right, you know the Metroid franchise.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's a band got together and they decided to do interpretations of the music from all the games and they put it on one album. It's called Metroid Metal. And it's actually badass. Is there any lyrics? No. But is it like 14 heavy metal tracks of reminding you of the game? Yeah. I could get down to that.
Yeah, that's different though, man. This shit that I'm talking about has it the Mega Man soundtrack, dude. It was the very first Mega Man on CD, and it was god awful. Because I remember the first Mega Man being an 8-bit, and that's exactly what it sounded like. The CD sounded like it was stuck in 8-bit.
That's a thing still to this day, bro. Like I actually have a soft spot for 8-bit because it's my era. I grew up in with Nintendo with the music, but yeah, that music's all over online and re-enhanced, and people do real versions of it. I appreciate some of the well-written stuff.
Some of it, yes, but the shit that. Yeah. Go ahead, Josh.
Fun fact: the Doom soundtrack, the original Doom video game,
right?
All the theme songs,
yep,
all 8-bit metal songs.
Mm-hmm. They're a little better than 8-bit because it was more like 16 and better. But yeah, they're all based off of
they're actual covers. I mean, some of them are from they're Pantera, Megadeth, Metallica. Yeah, it's like I didn't know this for years until somebody pointed it out. I'm like,
dude, I had the whole Diablo 2 soundtrack, and Diablo 2 soundtrack was really good because it was all like an orchestra and shit. It was really well done. And I had the Diablo 3 soundtrack as well, and the Diablo regular soundtrack. Those video games have great music because of what they were and like different areas of the game that you get to hear. That to me is really cool. Now, what does bother me is the game music they have today. Not like in like these big games and stuff like that. Not the big franchises. Not Halo. Not Dragon Age. Not none of that shit. I'm talking about this low bit independent bullshit like fucking Minecraft, for example. Minecraft was an independent company who got big on 8-bit dumb shit. That's the God's honest truth. Everybody knows that. It got fucking stupid famous over stupid shit, which I still don't understand. It's one of those things I guess I'll never understand, like Pokemon. But all of a sudden, people are like buying into this shit, and then all of a sudden you have Terraria. Terraria has a soundtrack. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. I have it. It's stuck in a keychain, and I never put the keychain in a fucking thumb drive. You know why? Because after I found out it was a soundtrack in a little keychain, I was like, that is the dumbest shit. I'm not doing that. Period. And then the Sims did it too. The Sims had a big ass green cube thing where you buy the collector's edition and you stick it in and it's a thumb drive and it has a soundtrack to it. I fucked up. I did that one. And all of a sudden it downloaded the whole soundtrack to my computer and I was like, why the fuck? I don't want to listen to this shit. It's fucking god awful. Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There are some games in this world that just they shouldn't have done music to. They should have left it the fuck alone. Sims is one of them, by God. And another one, the other game, Terraria, Minecraft. Why do they have soundtracks? Like, I don't get it. Like
a lot of games. Well, I mean, that's what I was just. I almost said it. Movies, games cost more than movies to make today. Like not the indie ones, but like the big AAA get titles. And I mean, that's why they're just all these real voice actors that are big names, and they're getting artists, to do this shit. I mean, it's just we're going moving up now. If you like it, another question.
The music of Resident Evil, that's a good instrumental soundtrack. That's the remake.
Again, Phil, lots of good games like from back in like that era have great soundtracks. Like I was saying, like Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo 4 even. And then Dragon Age with everything except for the 30 seconds the Crapola song on there. Everything was great. And then on the flip side, you had like Super Mario Brothers and all the 8-bit games which y'all ever remember. Mario. What about pro wrestling, dude? Have y'all ever heard of that soundtrack?
It's like one song, and besides little jingles, there's only one song that goes through every match.
Exactly. And what about WWF WrestleMania the game, dude?
That was actually pretty good. I thought that's how they did 8-bit versions of the theme songs, like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Andre the
Giant. Yeah.
Well, they had to create something for Andre because Andre had no music.
Yeah. And that's what was cool about that game.
Yeah, that was cool. A couple. My favorite era, what sold me on the PS1 was you had people play with the CD quality. You had these studios getting people with real guitars or drums to play, and you could put the CD in and jam. That's what made me. I gave up my 64 so quick and jumped on the PlayStation bandwagon when I started thinking it was cheaper. Then I got all this sound and the music. That's what sold me on the PS1. And after PS2, it kind of went away. They're more atmospheric than good music today. I'm not gonna say all of them, but like Final Fantasy is heralded as being some of the greatest classical music ever, but yeah, that's what sold me on PS1. It was the sound, the CD sound, and if they didn't get real artist music on your game, the in-house studio was creating some banger fucking tracks for you to race to and knock people out to.
Road Rash had Soundgarden.
Yeah,
games
and I like when Xbox came along and you could download your CDs.
Yeah.
On there, and you can listen, and you can play your own songs while playing the game.
Yeah, you can do that on the PlayStation 2 and 3 as well, and the 4 and the 5.
Yeah, you could take the game out after it's loaded up and put your CD in and rock out. Well, now you can just share playlists and do all that good shit and put whatever you want exactly how you want while you're playing. But
like I check out a lot of the I hate that edited shit. I hate it. I hate edited. I hate it, dude. If you gotta edit a song to put it on a video game, don't put the fucking song on there, dude.
That's what I hate. I hate. Sometimes I hate rap songs. It's like, they gotta edit every fucking word.
But dude, in Grand Theft Auto, they don't.
That's a game that has to pay music's licensing fee as well. Because ever since, well, not the third one, but from
Fifth
Vice
one.
City on, they used real music.
Mm-hmm. They even had NWA and all kinds of shit on.
I actually had the Vice City soundtrack, and I just sold it for like about $100.
Yeah, because it had legit shit on there, dude. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, all those '80s songs. I mean, just the Rock Channel alone was great, let alone everything else.
Mm-hmm. I mean, dude. I mean, most of, like I said, all these. But when it comes to like this new wave of music that doesn't make any sense, man.
I get where you're coming from with it with certain things. I get it.
Like, you ever heard of the game called Catherine?
I've heard of the game. I have no idea. There's probably, I'm guessing, an atmospheric soundtrack.
It's really cool. It's really cool. The soundtrack is really cool. Gameplay reminds me of Qbert. It's really weird. And the dream sequences and sex and weird shit happen. And it's weird. But then you have games like, and this right here is going to be another one, Tales of Neptunia, which is basically old NES, Sega, and games like that they transverse into an 8-bit world that plays on PS4, PS3, and PS5. And it's on like a different, it's called Hyperdimension Neptunia. There's a bunch of them. And those soundtracks are all 8-bit dubbed over like Sega games and other games of that nature. I have the game on 360. And there's a lot of that shit. And then you had what was another one that was weird? Atelier Verse, the old Atelier games that used to be only on PlayStation exclusives. All those weird soundtracks and shit. Those weren't atmospherical. Those are just what the fuck. Don't use that music. It's like, oh, if you go into an item shop, it has a different music. Oh, if you go to this level, it has a different sound. If you go to here, it's like, it's terrible. I wish I could find that name of that band and let y'all hear that.
Underdog? Who's listening to Underdog?
Phil.
I'm sorry, I find Dynamo quite entertaining from the Running Man.
Dude, those muscle figures, man. I remember when they had the muscle 10s. You remember them? Do you remember that, Josh? The muscle 10s? There were 10s that had muscle figures inside them that cost like $10. And you get like
I just remember the garbage can.
Remember the garbage can?
I had the ring.
Dude, that ring is expensive now. I think, let me go to eBay and check that.
Yeah, I found this little collector shop in Buckfuck, Egypt, Illinois.
I wonder how much that gold Pog I have, that slammer with OJ with the car chase and then him behind bars, innocent or guilty. That thing 10 years ago was going for some serious money, and I still have one. So I wonder what that thing's going for now.
The Bronco?
The rare Muscle Man Wrestling Ring Arena pre-owned and everything with all the ropes and combined with the joysticks, $84 plus $12.30 delivery.
Oh, it's
Look
not
at
that
this.
bad.
Shit.
Almost
Look how small this little ring
like
is.
1
man.
a.m., man.
Yeah, it's probably no bigger than the fucking DVD.
Dude, this shit's wild, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what it is. I remember they had a steel cage one too.
Yeah, you put a little man right here, and you move the joystick around.
Yeah,
And you fell lost.
bunch of games.
Look, there's a muscle pack, men 4-pack, $85.
What
Seal.
a fucking ripoff.
Well, that's original '80s sealed, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
collectible if you're into it.
Yeah, $350 with the box and everything, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, look what the Nintendo World Championships card sells for, like 10
Look at
grand.
Look at that. That's cool. The muscle WWF game. Oh my god, WWE muscles.
Yeah, they got that now. I seen them around, but I
Yeah.
want the originals.
And the ones from the 80s.
Yeah, I just got this handful. I'm just gonna put them on my display case. That's about it.
But yeah, I love the Muscle Man, dude. That's cool. There's one right there, dude, with the that's the Kinnikuman, the pro wrestling game muscle ring figures and everything for $108.
That's the Japanese.
Yeah, for $108.
You know this the guy. You know this the guy that inspired
People
Samoa
watching.
Joe to use the Muscle Buster. That's the anime that inspired him to use the Muscle Buster. Holy shit!
The
Holy
muscle
crap.
wrestling belt, dude.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
The muscle wrestling belt. Holy shit,
They
dude.
did have that. I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
You know what we should get? We should also get a championship.
All right, there, Hood Slam.
Yeah, we should get a championship, but when I win these pick'ems like tonight.
Yeah. We really should do put in some money and get us a belt there, man.
I know a guy. We can do it. We can do it.
The problem is we don't all live in the same place. It would cost us an arm and a leg to keep mailing that fucker back and forth.
Priority mail. $15.
Well, I have an idea what we could do. We could probably we could come up with something probably like after the show or something.
I'm gonna make my own belt.
That is not what I was thinking these were. Oh dear God. I didn't see the cage on there. Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
It was rare. It was rare.
So I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to put this on the thing because I didn't know this was a thing. I typed in. This is what I typed in. Muscle Man ring cage, and I got this shit.
Oh my god!
All right. All right, everybody. It was nice having a show.
Yeah, I think you just got. If you would have been monetized, you just got demonetized.
Damn, and we had a good episode. I probably was going to get some views on this, but now it's
Good night, everybody.
thank you, everybody. Good night. That debacle was sponsored by
Oh God.
W Energy Drink.
You might not want. They might not want you to rep it. You might have to wait 5 minutes.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, that was great.
Well, anyways, it's past 1 a.m.
Yeah, it really is. Dude, did you know there's a plastic model kit for the Invincible 7 Muscle Men?
Oh, I'm not surprised.
That is crazy. And
Yeah,
there's a thing called
made by Bandai, same people that make the Gundam, the Gundam model kits.
I got a great question. What the hell? I know it was going for astronomical money when it came out. What the hell is the Lego NES you can build selling for today? Is it still like 350 fucking bucks, 400?
I don't know, man. Let me see.
It's an NES you actually build from Lego, and you could build the TV screen and everything, and it looks like Mario jumping and going.
About 200. But these are all brand new. Look at that, $165.
Oh, it went down. I might have to get it before it goes extinct.
That's on eBay. And there's another one never open. You're looking at $270 or best offer. Plus
They were higher. They were like 350, 400, and I was told it takes over a week to build the whole thing.
I don't know how long it takes to build, but I know it has like Super Mario Brothers on it on the TV.
You build like
TV, the stand.
You build the TV, the Nintendo itself, the cartridge, and you can actually like roll a little thing, and it looks like Mario's just kind of like moving like a cardboard thing and jumping. But it was high price. It was.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Wow, dude, $300 brand new or best offer in box.
Yeah, that's what it was, and up.
Yeah, $250 right here or $240, and then, but most of them that are pre-owned, they're selling for like over $100, $140.
Yeah.
And there's another one, the Super Mario World, where Mario and Yoshi is $119.
Mm.
And
Doesn't
then
it-
there's,
It's our Nintendo line now. Like you can get the flower and all the characters and build a whole land with them. But I was just talking about the Nintendo itself and the TV.
yeah. This one right here, I'll show you. I'll bring it up. Like this one right, her here, her
Hair. Yeah, right now.
right, right, Chia. See, like there's a $300 one, but this one up here is
Yeah, that's the one. The one that I'm yeah, that's it.
and then there's another one up here for 164 brand new. But it's not Lego though. It says not Lego.
But yeah, it's the old school TV in the box,
Lego.
the controller and all of that. You build the console, the cartridge, all of that shit, and it actually moves on the TV screen when you turn a knob. But it's crazy.
Yeah, this right here is in 5 different sets. I mean, it's a mock replica, not Lego. It's Lego Video, yeah, whatever it is,
So it's Mako.
whatever. It's different. I mean, it's still Lego, though, in my opinion. I mean, hell, if it's something to do with Legos, by God, it's Legos.
If
Yeah,
it works for Lego, it's good by me.
Sometimes when you buy the off-brand, the pieces don't fit right or shit's missing because somebody had bought a friend of mine's kid a massive Lego set. It was dirt cheap, but it wasn't real Lego, and the parents fought. They were like, "Bro, we give up. The instructions ain't clear. It's too much. Like we're just fighting with it. It's just not good." I'm like, "Well, it ain't Lego."
And there's a Mario Kart Mario right there. That's pretty badass. Golden Legend of Zelda video game.
I wonder if they have Ripley from Metroid. That would be awesome. I would still build that.
I'm looking.
Ripley, amazing. I might have to buy that if that exists. Oh, Phil, build Ripley and have Samus down there looking up at Ridley.
Oh, well, guys, it's like what Phil said. It's 1:10 in the morning.
Yeah, there it is.
Hold on, you got to show me this.
Guys,
Let me
let's
get
call it a night.
Give me 10 seconds.
9,
The other past now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Phil. Good night. I'm just messing with you, man.
I see amiibos, but I was looking for a Lego version of
That's
it.
what I was looking for too, but I didn't see it.
I like how it was named after Ridley Scott.
Yeah, well, the whole video game franchise was based off of Alien. That's why it's the claustrophobic and the music's atmospheric. Like just like Contra was based off of Schwarzenegger and Stallone's action movies. It was like a
Predator.
Predator meets Alien.
combination of Predator and the one that Stallone was in.
Predator. I know.
It was Commando, Predator, and one more. Well, I forget the action movie. Stallone. The cover has Stallone from the pose from the movie.
Rambo.
Yeah, it's pretty much It's a combination of all of Commando, Rambo, and movies were the big thing in these action movies. So they were like, we want something like that, just like Metro.
Now you're gonna make me want to watch Predator tonight.
Keith Lee was spotted at All In too.
I hope he's doing well. I really do.
Me too. Me too.
Well,
And
anyway,
Sting's opening a box of him from AEW. It's a Legacy Sting 3-pack.
Yeah.
Jazz Wears Vault.
Well, next week I'll probably have 4 albums to show y'all. That's will be coming in the mail, and then in a week or 2 I have a shitload of stuff coming.
You know what?
All right.
I got a mystery box coming pretty soon. I'm wondering what
I had
that's
nothing coming in soon, so we'll find out.
Nothing coming in soon, so we'll find out, bro.
Josh, you have a wrestling mystery box coming in?
Yes, from Pro Wrestling Tees. I got.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those in forever, man. You ought to do an unboxing on the channel here.
I will. Once it comes in, it should be. They
That's what's
release
right.
it every 2 months, so it should be coming pretty soon.
All right, gentlemen, and let's end it on a high note tonight.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
the World Part 1 reference.
ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure having you all here tonight. And if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
You're doing life wrong, brother.
damn right, man. You're damn right. Because we don't just talk about wrestling. We talk about music, movies, video games,
Comic
toys, comic books, you name it. We're there.
even legal shit.
Yeah, weed, methamphetamines, drugs.
Debbie.
And muscle.
And muscle, yeah. And we're not just food that you eat, man.
We're food for the ears, baby.
Yeah. And as Jordan would always say,
Well, I'm gonna say this one to Genghis because he's in the comments. Just like Naito's bitch ass. What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine too.
and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Tonight's been a pleasure. It's been a great pleasure. And as always, every Tuesday night, catch us live. We'll be here to talk about something or nothing at all. Who knows?
And
Maybe
please
you can
like
tweet
and
us
subscribe and send us have us on your notifications too.
too. Yeah, sure,
Yes,
whatever that means.
Follow, get the notifications.
Get us monetized.
And the show is now permanently on Tuesday nights. Don't y'all forget that.
Yeah. Does anybody else have a fun fact?
You know the difference between a wife, a mistress,